saw down the microphone above his hip. He did his supper fools and he never took no lip. And after cereal libertarian, then he came and he talked some shit he said.
What up, guys? How we doing? Hey, howdy, hi, hello. How's it going? Good. Welcome to the show. A real weird one for you today. Chair, stay a while. Here we are. Yeah. My name's Corey Adam. Welcome to TwitchTok. Relaxation before we kick it off. Wait for everybody to settle in. Go on in. Get on in. Shot a -6 on Riverside. It's crazy. Yeah, the jam's got you feeling all sexy. Well, all right. Why don't you grab your sexy feelings and fucking subscribe, baby, or give some bits. We're just gonna lean into it today. Have a little fun. Got some talking points.
What up, Corey?
What up, Jeff? We're just chilling out.
Chilling out today. I just saw the Discord look pretty bare, so I didn't know what was going on today.
We're just we're cruising through the beach right now. How are you?
I'm good, man. I just got off a couple of roofs this morning already, and I'm heading back home.
Not headed over to the old disc golf course, as it were?
Not today. I got a ton of work. There was a big hailstorm in Isanti, and I've been running back and forth from there. I played disc golf on Sunday, but that's the only time I played last week. So I'm getting too busy to have fun.
How much MMA have you been ingesting?
A little bit. I mean, I watched the last fights, and I was listening to the Fight Companion with Joey Diaz and Joe Rogan.
Did you see that salmon injury?
Which injury?
That salmon is the guy's name?
No, I didn't see. Was that like a fight night that was on this past weekend? I didn't see that. The last fights I saw.
It was LFA. It was like one of the most brutal things ever. Here, hold on. Are you able to watch right now? Or are you driving?
I'm driving, but I'll listen along. LFA, I know some guys that fight in that. That's a pretty neat league. They come to Mystic Lake probably 3-4 times a year.
No, LFA is great. Boston Salmon, that's the dude's name.
Right on. What was his injury? Describe it. What happened?
Oh, you're gonna have to see it. It's crazy. He got an illegal knee that broke his orbital, his cheekbone, and his fucking eye.
He had his hands down and he got kneed, or was his whole body down?
No, he was down. It was an illegal blow. Like it was a knee to a down fighter.
That sucks.
One of the most brutal things I've ever seen. We'll start there. All right, here. I'm gonna go over it. Give me a.
All right.
All right. So I guess we'll just start there because that's a decent place to start. Hi, how's it going, guys? I know we kind of leaned into it, but we're here. So for those of you who don't know, I love MMA. I'm a big MMA guy. It's my jam, some might say. I'm gonna put this in the show talk. If you want to see the show talk links, make sure you get on over to Discord. Let's put that there. Boom. So, you know what? Actually, I will put this one in here. I usually don't do that. I've been doing it more and more. I don't really care. Here we go. I gotta fucking. I don't know why this fucking mic is all garbage, but all right. So, thank you for the MMA bits, as it were, bro. Thanks. So, this guy Salmon, right? I'm gonna cut over to the thing so you guys can see it. One of the worst fucking injuries I've ever seen. I mean, it is crazy. Boom. Do you see that? So sorry. Pretty extreme for anybody that gets squeamish. It's real bad. But so he suffered a broken orbital cheekbone from an illegal strike at LFA 84. It's just absolutely bananas gross. Like, I mean, it's zombie. Yeah, it's not a zombie, but he kind of looks like a zombie. All right, we're going to watch this quick. And, like, again, if you're squeamish, I would look away. This shit is crazy. That looks like mine after the cotter pin. The fuck is a cotter pin? I don't even want to Google that. I feel like if I Google that, I'm going to be sad, right? Cotter pin. Ugh. All right, where is it? There it is. Got it. Okay, so watch this shit. This shit is crazy. Hold on.
Oh, buddy.
Both fighters are down in a big knee.
He was down. He was down.
West will have to
Was he up? Was he up? I gotta
we'll
look.
have to take
Can you see his fucking
a look at the replay.
Oh my good. Oh, buddy.
Both fighters are down in a
He was
big
down.
knee.
He was down. He was down.
West will have to
Was he
take a
up?
look.
Was he up? I gotta
we'll
look.
have to take a look at the replay.
Oh my good. Oh, buddy.
Both fighters are down in a
He was
big
down.
knee.
He was down.
Oh, it's so gross.
I did break the law and watch that as you showed it. That was fucking brutal.
Yeah, isn't that like the most brutal thing you've ever fucking seen? Like, I was just like, fucking, yeah, and the dude was absolutely down. They're like, it's so gross. And the way he just lays there lifelessly, it just like, it makes you shudder. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, ugh. Like, I don't, like, it's interesting to me because I love MMA, but every now and again, fucking blood sport shit like that happens and you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, that was fucking
Oh,
crazy.
boy.
He was
Both
down.
fighters are down.
Flies straight to it. I mean, it's not only was he down, but it was like malicious. There's no way you don't think he's down in that situation. Like, I understand illegal hits that happen. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? But like that's malicious, man.
Yeah, inadvertent eye pokes, inadvertent punches, or whatever, after the fact, or kicks to the groin, stuff like that happens.
Not like that, though. I mean,
But-
like, he's on his knees, and the dude he flying knees him to his face while the dude's on his knees.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's crazy. Did they vacate his victory and call it a DQ, or what did they end up doing?
No, it's a DQ. Salmon wins that fight.
I wonder if he's going to want to get back in the cage again after that fight, though.
I don't know, man. Did you see? So, like, you saw the video. Did you see the picture of just his eye, like the day after? If you go illegally look right now,
right before you started the video, I saw the image come through.
I have it on. I have it on right now. If you just illegally look over quick.
Yeah, I just I saw the image. His left eye looked like it was painted red, like somebody dropped.
Yeah. I mean, it's fucking crazy. And that was his Instagram the next day. And he issued the statement that just says, "First of all, thank you to everyone who took time to reach out to me. The ones concerned about my health. I just wanted you to all know that I'm okay and taking the necessary time to heal up and focus on my health, importantly. A lot of you were scared and concerned. So was I. I can assure you that I'm okay and we'll be back. Smile, be happy. The ones you care, tell the ones you care about you love them. Sending positive vibes." Like, that's fucking... This dude is just fucking all positivity. And his fucking eye is jacked, dude.
We should meme that photo and put this as the face of victory.
Oh, I mean, yeah, right? Like, this and Joanna's fucking looking like E.T. picture.
Yeah, watching back the, I think Holloway. Speaking of that card, I think Holloway won that fight against Volkanovski, but it's tough to.
Did I tell you about that when I rewatched it? Did you and I talk?
Not yet. No, we haven't.
So I went back and rewatched it, right? And I walked away from rewatching it, having it for Holloway 4-1, whereas when I watched it originally, I had it 3-2.
I'll even give Volkanovski rounds 3 and 4, but that head kick that dropped him in round 1, that uppercut that dropped him in round 2, plus he was just piecing him up.
Well,
sure, Holloway was taking front leg damage.
Round 1, you could almost make the argument for 10-8. I mean, like,
yeah,
Holloway
he
was
just
on him.
pieced him up.
And 2, maybe,
and
2 maybe also. And like I said, I went back and I watched it, and 3 I give to Holloway, and 4, if you look at this is where I think you can't blame the judges. Obviously, don't let it go to decision, but we really have to, and I feel like we talk about this every time there's a bad decision. We have to talk about the 10-point must system in MMA. It's an antiquated. It's designed. It's boxing. Well, it's a boxing score system, and it's antiquated.
Yeah, it's designed for a completely different sport. It doesn't factor in so many factors.
You with a head kick, and then you lay on top of them for the rest of the round doing nothing. Why is that scored the same?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's the thing with Volkanovski is, like, when you go back and you watch that round 4, yeah, he was on top of him for a long point of that round, but he didn't do anything. He wasn't getting any damage in.
But if I'm able to take you down, but when it comes to grappling, just your transitions or reversals and things like that have to score. Because if I'm able to sweep you from the bottom, if you take me down and I end up on top, but because you were on top for 3 minutes and I swept you and ended up finishing pummeling, just because you were on top for 3 minutes doesn't mean that you won that round.
That's you and I are saying the exact same thing. What I'm saying is that if damage is the first criteria. It has to be damage first and always.
Has to be, yeah.
Mikey Prudzinski says, you want to see a bad injury, check out the Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins Extreme Rules match.
I haven't seen that yet, but I'm going to log. My brother gave me his WWE whatever. It's like WWE's version of Fight Pass, so I was going to go back and watch it because my kids are really into it. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm sure it was all, razor blades and just fake nicks and stuff.
CGI where he loses an eye or whatever? Was that the eye for an eye match?
I believe that was the stipulation for their match. It was an eye for an eye. So I think that somebody might have, pulled an eye out. I guess I don't know. I haven't seen the match yet, but I'll watch it probably in the next couple of days with my kid. I do love wrestling.
We're gonna watch this on here, and I'm sure it will get copy struck. But let's. I just want to watch. To see fucking what they're talking about. You know what we're going to do? We're even going to put it up on the live stream here. Whoops.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to mute myself and let you guys watch and commentate over that because I'm driving. I can't watch a full probably 10-minute match while I'm on the road.
We're not watching the full match. Don't get that twisted, bro.
Right.
We're watching a 8-minute clip maybe. I just want to see the eyeball. I don't care about anything else. The eye comes out. Yeah, but it's like CGI or what? It has to be Rey Mysterio because he's wearing a mask, right? So it's not an actual eye. All right, I'm gonna watch this. I gotta see this shit.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself. I'll let you do your thing. I'll be back on a little later.
All right, here we go. Okay. You know what we're gonna do here? Actually, first, hold on. Bloop, bloop. We're gonna get some fucking sweet ass background music going because I just feel chill today, you guys. I can't unchill. It's kind of funny too. Like, look at the little screens. You guys see that shit? So, like, plexiglass screen, the audience is behind. That's kind of fun. So we watched that for nothing. Here's a this is great. Here's a okay, I love this. We're gonna watch this. I don't even care if it's good. This is a recreation of it with action figures, I guess. What up, JJ's Blood Alcohol? Nice to see the #1 from the show. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming over and subscribing, man. Appreciate it. We do this every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Nothing. Yeah, well, the fucking... Did you see the eye injury or whatever? Not the eye injury. Yeah, the eye injury in MMA. That's it's in the TwitchTok, Dong. If you haven't watched it, you should. It's just gross. But this is pretty great.
Oh no, Rollins looking to pierce the eye of Rey Mysterio once again on the corner of the steel steps. And is Dominic just going to stand there and watch his father's other eye get taken out by Rollins? But no, Dominic! Here comes Dominic! Going right after Rollins, saving his father. And look, he's gouging at the eyes of Rollins. He's gouging at the eyes. But here comes the disciple, Murphy, going after the young Dominic Mysterio. Make an example out of him. And now Rollins barking orders to his disciple to go after Dominic. But here comes Aleister Black. Aleister Black coming to the aid of Dominic. And going right after his great rival, Murphy. And now, oh man, Dominic's about to get it. Rollins going after Dominic, but here comes Mysterio. And oh my, an eye for an eye. Rollins is getting his eye pierced on the steel steps. Sweet, sweet revenge for Rey Mysterio. And Rollins bleeding from the eye. Aleister Black going after Murphy. And now Rollins... all out of sorts here. Mysterio now in control of Rollins. And this is not looking good. Dominic going under the ring and oh man. What the hell? He's got a screwdriver. And now Rollins is in trouble. Dominic holding the arms back of Rollins. And oh my god. The screwdriver in the eye of Seth Rollins. Rey Mysterio putting that screwdriver in the eye of Rollins to take out his eye. But Rey stops. Why is Rey stopping?
Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Rey has abandoned the screwdriver. And now Mysterio going to use his bare hands to take out the eye of Seth Rollins. But then Rey stops once again, looking at the blood of Rollins on his hands.
Come on, we got him right here.
Looks like he's had a moment of clarity. Has this gone too far? Is he setting a bad example for his son?
Just do it.
I think Rey Mysterio realizes the severity of this situation. I don't think he wants his son to be a part of this. I don't think he wants his son to witness him pulling another man's eye out. Rey telling his son not to watch what he's about to do. But Rollins with a low blow. A desperate low blow from the Monday Night Messiah. And a Murphy's Law to Aleister Black. And now Murphy pulling out Dominic.
About to do.
And now he has to bear witness to the stomp stomping his head right into the mat. And the tables have turned here. And Murphy gonna make
You
Dominic
asked for this,
watch
Ray.
as his
You asked for
father's
this.
eye gets
You wanted
ripped
it.
out. And Rollins now using his bare hands to try and rip out the eye of Rey Mysterio. And oh my God, he's ripping his eye out. He's ripping his freaking eye out. I'm gonna be sick. Oh man, Rollins has just ripped Rey Mysterio's eye out. He will never be the same again. Here is your winner, the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins. This is truly a horror show. Rollins has made an example out of Rey Mysterio. And even though Rollins has suffered damage to his own eye, Rey Mysterio will never be the same again because he just got his eye ripped out. And Rollins holding up the eye of Rey Mysterio in the air. Rey Mysterio has such a good heart, he contemplated, he wrestled with the idea of whether or not he should go through with this. But in the end, Seth Rollins commits the gruesome act of ripping the eye out of Rey Mysterio. Thank you guys for watching this Extreme Rules 2020 Final Moments Prediction Action Figure Match. Please hit a curb stomp on the like button.
I think that's just a prediction because that guy just said it, but it's pretty funny, right? Trying to find more. Here's Seth Rollins shares details about vomiting at WWE Extreme Rules. I wasn't prepared for the visual aspect, and it made me sick to my stomach. However, I had to win, which is my job at all costs. There's no real pictures of it, though. That's the thing.
It's got to be really tough to take still frames of stuff like that.
I know, isn't that funny? Like that's a hilarious little gimmick, man, for like.
I think that they've been trying to retire him for a while, though, so I think this was just the icing on the cake.
They did the whole.
He's got to be like 50 or something like that, right? Rey Mysterio?
You would think, right?
Unless there's been more than one of them, which would be pretty easy to do, minus
Dude,
the tattoos and that.
I just stumbled on this, and this is fucking hilarious. Like this site is called WWE Stage Creator, and it looks like they do all of the events with figures. Like, that's fucking hilarious.
Like a Robot Chicken version of it, still animation, that type of thing?
Yeah, like what we were just watching.
Oh, I didn't see it because I'm driving. I actually took a work phone call.
Way to just add to the
Yeah,
show,
I know.
Jeff.
I know, I'm here to help.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that you can't find a fucking picture of it though. Like usually the only picture I can find is this one of him just laying there afterwards. Ho ho ho. That looks uncomfortable.
I wonder if they consult like some high-level special effects guys to pull this off, like your Greg Nicoteros from The Walking Dead, that type of thing, for the gore value. Because I'm sure that they do some CG.
I wouldn't say that guy is a high-ranking CGI guy. Like he's kind of trash among Hollywood, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would you? Well, but yeah, I'm sure for CGI, but I mean, as far as puppetry and the different effects that he's able to generate, and I don't know. I love the show The Walking Dead. I think that it's really well done.
I mean, yeah, it's not bad.
Do you
I'm
not-
just saying he's not like this, like, visionary man.
No. Brandon Bonham is pretty big in the Hollywood realm when it comes to CGI. He's actually a friend of mine. He grew up in Coon Rapids. He's Kurt Zabrowski's little brother. My dad was in a band with him for many years. They used to tour around doing blues and shit. So Brandon's a hell of a drummer too.
What a weird non sequitur break to the rhythm of the show.
I'm just here to fuck shit up, dude.
Yeah, I can tell.
So I just thought
King
I'd
Kong
talk
Dong-
about a little
King
bit
Kong
about a
Dong
topic.
said, want to know what sucks about my job? Needing a mask to take a shit.
That seems like the only real relevant purpose if it blocks a little bit of the smell for a mask. I walked into Walmart yesterday and they're like, sir, we don't require you, but we'd prefer it if you wear a mask. And I said, well, I don't have one. He's like, we have one for sale right over there. I was like, I'm not going to buy one. He said, okay. But I think, the only one in Walmart not wearing one.
King Kong Dong says, Walking Dead has some of the best realistic shit when walkers eat people. It's okay. I mean, I don't know. It's not, I don't think it's realistic, you guys. Like, it's not, I don't know. I guess I just don't like I don't mind Walking Dead. It's okay. But the special effects were never as good as everybody thought they were. Like, meh. King Kong Dong says, I mean, I can't smell the shit. Yeah, that's fair. Probably a good thing, too. Let's see.
Well, what's your go-to example of a show with really good CG or with really good CGI special effects then? Can you give me an example of what, besides like Game of Thrones, the dragons were amazing, obviously.
Yeah, I was going to say Game of Thrones, actually. I was literally going to say that.
Yeah. I've been watching the show back in my downtime. It's fucking rad. I still love it.
You know, I
First
gotta say, Game of Thrones, like, it gets better. It's one of the few shows I can watch over and over again. I think I've seen it maybe 3 times. And just, I would say for me, like, the best special effects. I mean, I guess Walking Dead has to be up there, right? I guess. I mean, objectively, they're not my favorite.
Yeah.
But I guess that's fire. I mean, I don't like. Maybe I shouldn't just shit on them, but I don't know. I like The Expanse had some crazy shit. Westworld had some crazy shit. Oh, you know what?
Westworld's fucking awesome.
You know what nobody talks about that had dope-ass special effects was a show called Black Sails. And if you haven't watched Black Sails, I highly recommend it to everybody.
Is that like, that's on Stars or something, right?
Yeah, it was on Stars. It was like 4 or 5 seasons. It was like one of the most expensive shows ever because they used actual boats. But then when they like did the CG, like whenever they had like boat-to-boat battles, they would CGI the damage. It was fucking awesome.
Huh.
But
No, I haven't seen it, but
it's a prequel to Treasure Island. It's a crazy show, man. I'm telling you. Here's the thing about Black Sails. You start watching it, you have to give it 3 episodes. The first episode is kind of janky. The second episode's okay. The third episode, you're like, oh, I see what they're doing. And then from episode 4 on until the end of the 4th season, every single episode is better than the last episode. It's just absolutely amazing. One of the best, and it has an ending. It's like one of the best throughway TV shows ever.
And it's, well, those shows that have massive character casts and things like that, it just takes a long time for you to know what's going on. Even with Game of Thrones, it was until the 3rd or 4th episode, I was like, eh. But then once it got into it,
Yeah. Well,
and
and
it's
Game of
the
Thrones-
real gameplay,
Game of Thrones
Yeah.
is crazy because it almost watches better the second time. Because what's crazy about Game of Thrones, like for everybody that got mad at the last season, they were dropping hints about what was going to happen the entire fucking way. And when you go back and rewatch it, like in season 1, 2, you're like, oh shit, dude, they were referencing that.
sure, but there's also so many plot lines that they brought up that they never circled back to, and there were so many things like, what was the point of the Faceless Men at all? Because why didn't they play a role other than Arya at the end?
They, did.
Who was
they trained Arya to kill the Night King. That's their whole purpose.
Sure, but then there's questions like, was Serial for real actually Jack and Hagar, and all kinds of different things like that.
But you're not supposed to know that. Like, that's the whole thing of Game of Thrones, is that it keeps going around, it's unsatisfying, and you're never going to get answers. And they tell you that at the very beginning when they're first talking about it when Tyrion gets appointed in. I'm telling you, what's crazy about that show is everything that you think is a plot. I'm telling you, because I went back and watched it maybe, I don't know, 5 months ago, maybe? 3 months ago. At the very beginning of this quarantine. So, like, Jesus Christ, we've been in quarantine for fucking 4 months already, haven't we?
My only real gripe with the last 2 seasons is that there was less plot development. It seemed very, very station to station, and it was all a means to an end. Which I guess if you have to do it with
like
the 7 and
ending of
6.
a fucking show? What are you even complaining about?
There's so many creations of
Yeah,
things
A-Bombers,
to
hold on. A-Bombers just nailed it. Like, he just fucking nailed it. People are so upset about GOT because they made their own theories and then got mad when their own theories didn't check out. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Also, pro conspiracy move. That guy is writing, George R.R. Martin is writing the ending of the books. I guarantee you the books will end differently than the show, so he makes all the money.
Oh, 100% they will. But and then the buildup of the Azora High, the guy who was supposed to wield Lightbringer, and that was who was supposed to kill the Night King, and the only one that was supposed to be able to defeat the Army of Darkness. They just abandoned that plot line altogether.
But the plot line is actually Arya. Like, everything they say about her can be said about Arya too, because the other theory is that Arya is actually Jaqen. Like, she died and is not actually Arya.
That could be. I mean, it's very possible, because we did see her get stabbed, fall into a river, and we didn't talk about her for 2 episodes, and then all of a sudden she
and so like the whole theory is that Jaqen like actually is her, and she doesn't exist, because like there's a definite interaction weird buffer with her and the family for the rest of the show. King Kong Dong says the biggest letdown was the biggest battle was a letdown for the episode of how dark it was. No, I disagree. It was supposed to be that dark. You're not supposed to see it, and you can turn up the brightness on your TV. I loved it. I thought that was the second best episode of the series, and this is why I love Game of Thrones and why I'll fucking die on this hill, man. Is like that last season was so fucking good. You name me any other show that is in the top 10 ever where 2 of the episodes in the last season are the best episodes in the entire show. That never fucking happens. Never.
What was your other favorite best episode? Battle of the Bastards?
Yes. Oh well, so that guy directed 3 episodes, and they're my 3 favorite. It's the Battle of Winterfell, Battle of the Bastards, and Homefront.
I think my favorite episode is the episode where Tyrion's on trial. That scene where he demands.
Yeah, that's a great. I'm not on trial for. I've been on trial for being a dwarf my whole life.
I'll find no justice here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite scene. It was the most
powerful. Red Wedding was my favorite episode. Yeah, it was fun.
Sure. Red Wedding was rad.
Balls Deep says Greyjoy crushing fools with his boat bridge was the single greatest scene. That boat bridge was hilarious. I think one of my favorite parts too is when that fucking dipshit uncle of the fucking Starks couldn't fucking hit his dad with that bow, and then that other dude just goes, ugh, and then just picks it up. I mean, that's fucking hilarious. That is such a funny optical gag that you never really, because like in those pyres,
You're talking about Edmure Tully.
Is that who it was?
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. And Blackfish has to do it. God damn it, that's the funniest thing ever. Here, actually, I just found it. This is one of my favorite things ever. I fucking love this. Wait a second. Yeah, this will still be one of my favorite scenes ever. Just look at how embarrassed they are. That's so fucking funny.
What do you think the best fight scene in Game of Thrones was throughout?
They'll just like breathe of relief, just like, okay, good, somebody got it. Fucking Blackfish. What'd you say now?
Who do you think the best fight scene was in the whole show?
I mean, Battle of the Bastards was pretty good. Like when they're just fighting in that fucking rubble. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like you're talking just individual. Probably.
Mountain and the Viper is my favorite. Or Ari versus.
You know what I like, and I feel like people don't talk about it that much. But the flashback of Ned Stark and that other dude fighting that one guy when it was like the 2-on-1.
It was Ned Stark and Howland Reed fighting Sir Arthur Dayne, the Sword in the Morning, at the Tower of Joy.
Yeah.
That's
Actually, you know what? Brienne and the Hound was a really good fight too.
That was I really like the training session between Arya and Brienne. That was really cool too. I like that when she finally
and when Lannister and the mercenary.
Who Dario Naharis?
No. The guy that Tyrion's little guy.
Oh yeah.
Bronn, that's what it is. Yeah. Bronn and Lannister, the first time they fight, and he just fucking hits him. And then he's like, yeah, you gotta watch this and that. And he goes, nobody ever talks to me like that. And he goes, you'll get used to it.
Sure.
Yeah, the Mountain and the Hound was really good too. Like that. Yeah, the Mountain and the Hound was fucking rad.
I thought that was just gratuitous fan service, actually giving us Clegane.
Yeah, well, no, that's what's so cool is like that entire show. You don't get a lot of that, you know, like But man, like when they decided to do it, like that's fucking rad. Yeah, but Ned Stark and his buddy, like when they were both fighting that one dude, and like, you know, you hear the story, and like especially because Bran is in that fucking tree watching it, and he's like, "This isn't how it happened." He's flipping out, and it's like, "No, it did, asshole."
Yeah, you're not watching a story. You're watching what actually happened.
I mean, as far as like battles though, like when fucking Daenerys like rides by the fucking Lannisters, and like the spoil wars second to like last episode's fucking crazy.
Yeah, there was just a couple of issues that I had with the storyline. How stuff didn't make sense.
What didn't make sense? Hard Home. That's the name. Sorry, Hard Home is the name of the episode I really liked. That's the one where they like are in the water and the walkers come, and the first time they like fucking resurrect everybody. Oh, Ellie May subscribing. Thank you so much. Hi, Ellie. How are you?
What didn't make sense for me. I'm sorry, I'm eating a protein bar, so I apologize. But
you just keep like, hey, let me just keep interrupting the show. Also, I'm eating.
I know people love listening to smacking and chewing on mic.
All right, guys. Well, what I think is, all right, go ahead. What do you want? What's your opinion here?
Well, Bran has this green seeing ability, which is what it's described as in the books.
Green tea ability?
Green seeing.
Okay, so stop. Right now I'm going to stop you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot use the book for reasons why you hate the show. That expresses a wanton misunderstanding for media. I'm not saying you're going to, but going forward, whenever people reference things they don't like about the show, they try to bring the books in. The books and the show are two separate properties.
I'm just giving his ability the name from the book.
Okay, go ahead then.
That's all it was. And he has a conversation in the show that with Bloodraven, who the original Three-Eyed Raven was. He was some form of Targaryen. I don't remember what his... He tells him that he's not able to interact with the past or change things, but then they show us glimpses of when he very, very clearly, young Ned Stark would see him in the Tower of Babel. And it's just like
he felt him. He didn't see him at all. Like he's looking confused because he feels something. He doesn't see him at all. Like he's literally staring out into nowhere, confused because he can feel his son there and he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, he felt maybe family. I guess Brand wouldn't have been alive.
But
nor
they
would
don't.
John.
But they don't interact. He can't talk to him or nothing like that. So that bitch doesn't exist. Next gripe.
That was my gripe with it. But because he was able to interject himself in that moment.
He wasn't. He was observing the moment.
Sure, but he made his presence known, and he could have, off of that, effectively made changes throughout history, being that he could go forward, can go back, and his presence did have an effect on the immediate moment. That's kind of undeniable.
King Kong Dong says, my biggest issue was Cersei did not get slaughtered. Why did she get to die happy? Well, they told you in season 2, like Jaime talks about how he wants to die in the arms of the woman he loves. So you knew that they were going to die together from the beginning. That's the thing about Game of Thrones. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you. If you go back and watch it, knowing how the show ends, they were telling you all the stuff that was going to happen from the beginning.
I just downloaded the Twitch app, so now I see you on the big screen at home.
Oh. Hi. How's it
Those
going?
shades look awesome, buddy.
Yeah, they reduced the glare. I love them a lot. Hey, did you see this?
Yeah, I did see that. That's fucking brutal, man. You can see if you look in the eye there.
Yeah, it's
There's
got like a divot. Ugh.
Yeah, that is so brutal.
You know what? Let's watch that again.
Yeah, let's do that. I can see it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Both
fighters are down.
It's just so fucking
He was
blatant.
down.
Fuck
He was
that
down.
guy.
Wes will have to
Was he
take a
up?
look.
Was he up? I gotta
We'll
look.
have to take a look
Fuck
at the
that
Oh
dude.
my
replay.
good.
Like, he sees him down.
Oh, buddy.
And he charges him.
fighters are down.
You know he's not
He
getting
was
up.
down.
He was down. He was down.
And even if
Wes
he's
will
not
have
getting
to
up,
take a
you could have checked that swing. Like he runs across. Like, that dude should be fucking banned.
What's the rule? Is it one knee down, two knees down? Does your hand and a knee have to be down? Because in all fairness, I'm not trying to be devil's advocate here, but looking back at it now that I see it on a bigger screen,
Hand down
Only one
is
knee
down
down.
opponent. Hand down counts as 2 knees.
if he would have ran over and just haymakered him with a punch, nobody would have a problem with what happened.
I don't know. See, the problem to me is he runs over and he's almost checking his knee and then he doesn't. There's like a slight delay. To me, that's the part that's like really bad. Because watch him, like, it's not like it's not like a fucking air knee where he was already up. He like comes in and he thinks about what he's doing and then he does it. That to me is like why it's gratuitous.
Oh,
See, watch, he comes by.
Fighters are
See that
down.
stagger?
He was down. He was down. He was down.
Wes will
so
have to
Was he
take a
up?
look.
Was he up? I gotta
We'll
look.
have to take a look at the
Oh my
replay.
Yeah, that knee was uncalled for. He should have just thrown a punch.
Oh, buddy.
Both fighters are down.
Yeah, he was almost on
He
both
was down.
knees and
Wes
his
will
hand.
have to
Was he
take a
up?
look.
Was he up? I gotta
We'll
look.
have to take a look at the replay.
Oh my good.
Fucking Milichet, Pat Milicich is all like, was he down? Like, nobody's talking about how brutal that knockout is. They're just like, was he down? Was he down?
That was my first instinct after I saw it again. I was like, wait,
Yep.
what did he have a hand and a knee down? Is it one knee? Does that equal? I don't know what the rule is.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
That eye is brutal.
You know, here, now that you're back, you can see our sweet beach locale that we were hanging out in.
Oh, we're strolling. Let's see if we can. Have you told anybody where this beach is? Are we allowed to guess, or do you know?
I have no idea. I just typed in beach footage.
Okay, it's gorgeous, beautiful water.
There's a lot of HD beach videos that I really enjoy. So I've got a bigger monitor now for the studio. And what I'll do is sometimes if I'm cleaning or I'm watching something else, I'll just put these on in the background. And it just like, it really calms you to just look up at the beach. I don't know why. Like I'm starting to get like a weird nature vibe as I get older, I think.
I don't know where I saw it the first time, but there's like a lot of Eastern European and Russian train lines that they have HD cameras mounted on the front of these trains, just driving through
Wait,
track.
what?
That's really fun to watch too.
Wait, what is it?
Have you-
Okay, here, hold on. We'll find this. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about railroads in Eastern Europe and Russia that are just driving through the mountains, very serene in HD footage. And I've just seen all these really cool videos of trains going in and out of tunnels and all over the mountains. It's really cool to watch.
Okay. Let's see what we can find.
Yeah. If you haven't seen those before, they're kind of neat. I'll put those on in the background if I'm like cleaning the house, and I'll just put music on and just have those on the TV.
Here's one from the 90s.
I don't know if HD was a thing back then, but
No, it's
we'll
like
see what it
a
looks.
Steam, like just like. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to just watch a train cruise along. You can't see the train itself, but it's just tearing
It's just
down
like a
track.
cloud of
and-
smoke, though. Look at this shit.
Yeah, that's an old school boiler engine.
Yeah, it's like from the 90s. It's still running that in Eastern Europe in the 90s.
But what I'm talking about is the camera would be mounted on the front end of the train, and
Yeah,
it's
I was
just
looking
tearing
for
up.
that. I couldn't find anything. So maybe it's like a GoPro. Let's try and find that. I want to find some of this. Europe Railroad train mount cam.
That beach was pretty though. I wonder where that was. I didn't see any cities or anything like that off, and that property would, and if it was in America, would definitely be capitalized on. We'll just say that. So it had to be somewhere like Brazil or.
I'm not finding any of these railroad things, man. I got like 13 virtual rides around Switzerland.
That might be it.
Like, yeah, but they're not like. It's only like a minute.
Let me see what I pull it up on. I'm just Googling train track GoPro video.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. I found a train running over a GoPro. That's kind of hilarious.
So I don't want to hit start because then the audio is going to fight, or is going to come right into what you guys are doing.
Check this out. Freight train versus a GoPro, bro. This guy's about to lose some money.
Yeah, I guess I've always wondered if those rocks kind of jumble and shake underneath there and jump up and whatever happened. We're about to find out, I guess.
Hell yeah, we are. Very, very slowly.
It's pretty stable under there.
Yeah, look at those. Those rocks don't even fucking move. It's weird how some of the wheels have sparks and some don't. Oh, never mind. I guess that's just sun reflection. That's kind of zen, actually. Like that's oddly hypnotizing.
Yeah, it is. Maybe when we're done with this, we can watch like shredders just eat couches and refrigerators.
Oh, dude, I haven't watched those in a while, but I had a really long fucking thing with those fucking what are they called? Those like the fuck.
I think they're just industrial shredders.
What are they?
I
Industrial.
think they're just
shredders?
industrial shredders. Yeah, I've seen them put couches.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
kinds of
No,
shit.
me and my buddies used to watch that shit all the time.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. Trains are fucking cool though.
Yeah. Here's a sofa. These are so funny.
Yeah, you watch all the bits of foam pop back up out of it afterwards and get ran around again. How satisfying of a job would this be to just feed that machine all day long?
It's just crazy how efficient, like shredders like this are so crazy because it's like just like wheels with some divots in it, but it just tears everything efficiently. It's crazy.
Yeah, you just see the teeth working and then it'll get jammed for a second, but all things bend to the will of that shredder.
Yeah, I mean, like, and they've got like, have you seen the like bigger ones where they do like cars and shit?
Uh-huh. Feed me, Seymour. Absolutely. And that and watching like wood and metal lathe work, that's fun to watch too. If I don't know if you've seen those when they're shaping and doing stuff with wooden or with metal lathes. Those are really fun to watch. Watch square blocks or round tubes get turned into all kinds of different shapes. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, here goes one.
There we go.
Like, look.
What
at
do you
that.
think's graffiti down there? Look at that cartoon that's on the side of that.
It says Poliza. Look at it just like swirl around, man.
It's got to be possible that that thing gets bit the wrong way and pops out of that hopper once in a while.
Oh, yeah. It's just weird. You would think like for like scrapping purposes, a whole pile of bullshit is going to be harder to scrap.
Well, I think what they do after this is that they feed it through a very long conveyor with a high-powered magnet above it, and all the actual metal gets separated that way, and then they can melt it down from there. And all the plastic and everything
that probably makes
behind.
sense.
Yeah, so this will get carted off in trucks
So
and then
mesmerizing, man.
Yeah, it is. Whew. Falling into one of those things would suck for a minute.
Yeah, probably more than a minute, because if you fall like feet first, you gotta wait till it like gets to a place where it kills you.
I don't know, it ate that car in less than a minute. I definitely don't have as much density and resistance.
Yeah, but a car's not panicking and grabbing for the edges.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that is oddly satisfying. Look at it, just
And glass just shatters. I think I saw a video of one eating like 100 baseballs once. It was kind of neat watching them all bounce around before they all started to catch.
You ever see the show Will It Blend?
No, I have not.
Oh, well here,
But
I got a piece of web junk for you, my friend. So there's I think it started out as a YouTube channel. It's just called Will It Blend. And it's these guys that have an industrial, it's this two dudes, and they have these industrial blenders, and they try to blend everything. And it's like willitblend.com. Blendtech is the company.
Oof. Bull's dip is getting dark. Squeeze all of your person juice out through your head hole. Ugh.
Yeah, wow. That's Bull's Deep. See how there's two eyes? Bull's Deep,
Oh,
you get it?
I get it now. Sexual innuendo.
What do you want? Like they've got iPhones, they've got I'm gonna give you
an iPhone would blend. Oh, we could do a contest. Will it or will it not blend? Because you probably know since you're showing me content you've seen.
Yeah, I mean here's the thing. Spoiler alert, it all blends. Like you watch 3 of these videos and you know how funny the will it blend question literally is. Here we go. Let's see what else they have on the popular will it blend list. Let's you know what I'm gonna do too is I'm gonna take this will it blend and I'm gonna pop it over in Discord under the show page. So if you want to go over to Discord, it's right there for everybody to enjoy. Squeeze all your person juice out through your head holes. Well, I mean, she should be smiling. Oh yeah, King Kong Dong just brought this up. Also, he sent me a Viper versus Mountain fight on Game of Thrones, which is also there. How many people had canoes show up on their phones? I know I did. I had 2 ads for canoes show up in the last 2 days.
You guys talking a little river rafting the last few days? I haven't.
Yeah, well, so Tovar bought an inflatable raft, and we were talking about it, and we were all talking about canoes, and the idea was to see how often they said canoe or an ad. But yeah, I got a couple of ads for canoes on my phone in the last couple days. All right, here we go. So we've got, just tell me what you want to watch and we'll watch one. We got iPad, we got iPhone, we got diamonds, we got Bic lighters, golf balls, crowbars, marbles.
I think Bic lighters might be fun because we might get some mini explosions out of the deal. Have you ever thrown a lighter as hard as you can at the ground and watched it pop?
Okay, let's do it. I have not, but so here, this is Will It Blend, and these guys, they're such nerds, and it's just fucking awesome. Let me me stop the background beats.
King Kong Dong wants iPhone next.
Okay.
Will it blend? That is the question.
Look at this guy. Yeah, watch. Okay, hold on. You gotta be quiet for a second, all right? You gotta like hear this dude's voice and look at how 70s this video from the early 2000s is. Ready?
Will it blend? That is the question. I'm going to place approximately 50 marbles in a jar. And I'm going to run the ice cream cycle, which is the slowest cycle we have. This is glass dust. Don't breathe
Fucking
this.
gross, right?
That's crazy. He just essentially turned it back into sand.
Yeah, so the thing about this is, I don't know why it's marbles. I clicked on the lighter one. The crazy thing about this whole concept is that they have industrial blenders that just, they can do everything. And again, like I said, the real funny thing is that the answer is they all blend. You know what I mean? Like that's, and again, it's not to like ruin it or anything, but it's almost every, I think I've seen one where it
I
does,
really wouldn't think, I would probably lay $10 against the idea that a blender could take out a diamond just based on hardness and what I know about density.
you want to watch the diamonds? Here, we'll do the lighter one first, and then we'll do the diamonds, and then we'll do the iPhone.
Will it?
Sure. What I know about diamonds being one of the hardest known
They don't
materials.
tell you, yeah, but they don't tell you what the blades are made of. They probably make diamond blades for the diamond episode.
That could
Or
be
maybe
too.
they
That
don't.
makes-
I haven't seen it. It could be that they just ruin a blender. I mean, like, this guy is fucking nuts, and it's a great, it's willitblend.com. They've got a bunch of YouTube. Highly recommend. Just a great piece of web junk.
And you're saying that this was 90s?
No, I think it was like early 2000s. It was an internet thing. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Blend.
Will it blend? All right, here,
That is the
everybody type it in chat. Say it with, press F to pay respect for will it blend. All right, come on, Jeff. Give me your best will it blend.
Will it blend?
There, I like it. Pretty good. All right, here we go.
Will it blend? That is the question.
That's an easy cheese container. Spam.
By popular
I love that
demand,
Price
Hold
is
on, hold on,
Right.
shut up, shut up, shut up.
Flick a Bic, the Blendtec way. I have here a half a dozen Bics. The warning label says, keep away from children. It doesn't say keep away from a Blendtec blender. So I'm going to blend a half a dozen Bic lighters. I'm going to flick the Bic button.
I just get so happy.
Way better payoff than I expected.
Bic smoke. You really don't want to try this one at home.
I'm telling you, dude, this is a fun little rabbit hole if you've never heard of it. Will it blend?
Will
is
it
great.
blend?
What did we want to do today? Oh, the diamonds you wanted to see.
Yeah, and then we got to get to Dude's iPhone.
Yeah, and Blendtec is like, they're like, those are what those industrial blenders are that like chemistry and scientists use all the time. All right, ready? Here we go. This is the diamond one.
Will it blend? That is the question. Happy Valentine's Day. They say that diamonds are a girl's best friend. And because of our limited budget, we are going to blend cubic zirconia imitation diamonds today. Now, on a hardness scale, zirconia is 8.5,
Okay, so right off
and
the bat,
diamonds
not
are at
diamonds.
10 on the Mohs scale.
Say again? What'd you say, Jeff?
I said, so right off the bat, not diamonds.
Yeah, right. Kind of let down, but he's talking about it like, I don't know. It's a budget thing, to be fair, you know. But he talks about it. Here we go.
To blend cubic zirconia imitation diamonds today. Now, on a hardness scale, zirconia is 8.5 and diamonds are at 10 on the Mohs scale. Here I have 5,386 carats. If these were diamonds, they would be worth $25 million.
So I feel like I'm going to let him off the hook a little bit. Like, nobody's got $25 million to just blend.
Rappers refer to
There's some
diamonds as
sheik
ice.
over in Arabia that's like, hold my fucking pet goat.
Right? Here we go.
So I'm going to push the ice crush button. Diamond smoke. Don't breathe this. They say that diamonds are forever. Not in the BlendTech blender.
That I do kind of hate that, actually. You're right. Like, you didn't do diamonds. Why did you label it diamond?
At Qdoba.
What do we want? iPhone or iPad? We got marbles we already watched. We got a Ford Fiesta, I guess. That's weird.
A Ford Fiesta blends? Like a toy car?
It just said, will it blend? All right, here.
Will it blend? That is the question.
Yeah, the glow stick episode's pretty cool.
I have in my hand a piece of boron steel. This is really strong steel. Being the destructive guru that I am, I decided to see what damage I can do to it. First, I tried to saw it. Then I tried to drill through it. Then I tried to torch it. I even jumped on it. Finally, I realized the BlendTech Total Blender can blend almost anything. Why not? I think I'm going to push the Fiesta button. Oh, Ryan, this is going to take forever.
Well, wait a minute. I got a better idea. Let's go to the parking lot.
Okay, sounds good. Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's the new 2011 Ford Fiesta. It's got boron steel in it to help make us safe.
Let's take it for a spin and I'll do a blend.
Hey, that sounds great.
So Ryan, what's it like being a Ford Fiesta agent?
It's
Well,
really
that helps
cool.
us date
And the Ford
this,
keeps
for
me really
sure.
safe with the boron
Yeah, this is
steel.
fucking crazy.
Protects me from some crazy things that might happen on the road.
Hey, what do you have to blend up there?
Oh, I got lots of stuff.
Good.
Let's see. Here we go. I got some cars that weren't made with boron steel, so maybe they'll blend.
Oh, sure.
And I got a little donut
Donut. Oh,
That's
yeah.
good.
Donut.
and a banana peel.
Oh, boy. This is great.
And here's this. I probably just shouldn't even eat that.
No.
And then
Not
there's a little bit left on these
Oh,
too.
go ahead. Finish that
Yeah.
off. There you go. There you
Get
go.
that.
Good. There we go.
Blend these.
It's a chicken
These
bones.
CDs are really horrible, so just blend those.
Boy, I wish I had some ice.
As a matter of fact, I've got some right here.
Was that a Nickelback album?
God willing.
So Ryan, you ready for your road trip smoothie?
Sure.
There you go.
Nice.
Enjoy.
Another episode where they lied to us about what they were blending. I hate that. All right, we'll do iPhone, I think, is what people wanted, right?
Will it blend?
Will it blend? That is the question.
Will it blend? That is the question. I love my new iPhone. It does everything. But will it blend? That is the question. Let's find out. I think I'm going to push the smoothie button.
Look at that thing go.
I don't think this protection plan is going to cover this.
I smoke. Don't breathe this. Now, you fans on YouTube have asked me to blend an iPhone, so I did it. But I have another. I'm going to put this on eBay.
At Qdoba. Oh, shit. Why is Qdoba everywhere lately? Nobody likes you. Go away.
Will it blend? That is the question. I love my new iPad. It does a ton of cool things. But will it blend? That is the question. Doesn't quite fit in the jar, but I can take care of that.
No!
Look at how
I'm
the
gonna say
screen
he
is still on.
He weakened the integrity of the
knew I could get
iPad,
the
so I don't know
iPad
if
in
it'll
a
blend or
BlendTech
not.
Total blender.
Oh, it's gonna
I
blend.
think I'll press the iBlend button.
Look at how the lid is like over. Like, that's so funny. Like, he actually literally has the fucking lid not even on because it won't shut. Look at that, though. The screen is still fucking on. Like, if that was an Android, the screen is gone for sure. That is the best commercial for an iPad ever. Look at that shit. The screen is still on.
I knew I could get the iPad in a BlendTech Total Blender. I think I'll press the iBlend button. Woo! Oh, pad smoke. Don't breathe this. Ah, that was one tough pad.
Yes, it blends. Like I said, spoiler alert, they all blend. So it's an Apple commercial in the end. No, not really. I mean, like, what are... Oh, dude, they got the glow stick ones. The glow stick is my favorite. You ever see glow sticks in a blender, Jeff?
Not yet, but
It's kind of fun, right? It's like mesmerizing. Here we go.
Will it blend? That is the question. Now we're going to do something kind of unique here. Here I have a dozen light sticks, and these are break and shake light sticks that last for 12 hours. Now it says on the instructions, do not puncture, cut, or bite into light stick. Now, it doesn't say don't blend the light stick. Let's turn the lights off for effect. That is a 12-hour lantern. Don't drink this.
Like I said, spoiler alert, it all blends. What else we got today? The show got away from us. Yeah, now he has AIDS. Glow stick AIDS. The best kind.
I like that Hulk smoothie comment. That's pretty smart.
Hulk, drink, smoothie, good. All right, let's see. Oh, well, you know what? We got some new stuff going on. We got. Do you guys? Okay, we'll let you guys. We got some stuff about Dr. Disrespect. We got what's going on in DC right now to be the battle for the 51st state. Or we have a collection of Will Sasso vines from like before he was famous, like the things that made him famous, which were the Vine videos. That's how he broke. Oh, and then we have China. Fucking pretty funny story of China and one of their leaders denying the Uyghur internment camps. Pretty hilarious. What do you guys want? We're just taking it easy. Yeah.
I love me some Will Sasso.
Okay. One vote. One vote for the sass.
I haven't been on in about a week or so since I checked in last week. I had one quick question. I don't know if you've already talked about this. I'm sure you have because a lot of people have. But have you looked into that Netflix series called Home Game?
No, you're not the first person. China. Everybody wants to go China. Just sitting here under a tree. Doctor, okay. DC. All right, well, looks like we got to vote for fucking everything right now. All right, how about this? We'll do China first because we were talking about China yesterday. We'll do it all. I mean, we'll get to it all. I just, what order we're going. So, whoops, no, that's the MMA injury. Yeah, okay. So this is really funny. And this is China's ambassador. So we talked yesterday about the Uyghurs, right? And so, yeah, all of above is the answer. We're going to get to all of them. So we were talking yesterday about what was going on with the internment camps. I don't know if you know anything about the internment camps, Jeffrey, in China.
Not really. Are we talking World War II or currently?
Currently, China has a bunch of facilities where they are executing Muslims. Uyghur Muslims are what they're called. That's the sect or whatever. And like they got caught, what was it, 2 weeks ago? They confiscated like 1.2 million pounds of hair. So like they're killing people and whatever. But so this is the China's ambassador.
Why specifically hair, though? Because, I mean, you could have an Asian barber that might be able to provide you with that. Are we talking skin samples, scalping?
Hair, man. Dude, hair is worth a bunch of money. Hair is like a big trade item these days. That's like in human trafficking, hair is like used a bunch. Because people use them for like weaves and like hair extensions and stuff. And like real human hair for that shit is very sought after.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. But so there's all these satellite images. There's all this video footage of them basically having, I mean, they basically have concentration camps for Muslims in China. And this is one of their ambassadors being confronted on it and acting like he doesn't know what it is. It's fucking insane. And again, we talked about this. If you go back, Sinister Mind says a good weave can cost upward of $1,000.
And Asian hair is fucking really nice. I know women love.
They're not all Asians, but yeah, I mean it's weird. They're Muslims. They're refugees. They're not like Chinese. I mean, some of them are, but that's not what they are.
Oh, okay.
They're refugees. They're Muslim refugees in China, and they're being basically like there's a Holocaust happening right now in China, basically, and nobody talks about it, like because China controls all the media, so news out of China is very scarce. But this is China's ambassador, and he's just denying it. It's fucking crazy. And again, I would suggest go back and watch yesterday's episode, Jeff. We talk about a bunch of stuff, including we covered a lot of China stuff with the Uyghurs specifically. So
crazy.
Yeah. So here, this is this.
This is almost certainly over northern China, over Xinjiang. Can you tell us what is happening here?
I cannot see, this video. This is not the first time you show me. I still remember last year you showed me what is happening in Xinjiang.
In Xinjiang, exactly.
But let me tell you this. Xinjiang, have you been to Xinjiang yourself?
No, I never have.
You know, Xinjiang is regarded as the most beautiful place in Xinjiang. There's a Chinese saying, you do not know how big China is.
Ambassador, that is not beautiful coverage, however, is it? Can I ask you why people are kneeling, blindfolded and shaven and being led to trains in modern China? Why? What is going on there?
I do not know where you get this videotape. You know, sometimes you have a transfer of prisons and prisoners, in any country.
So that's, I mean, not a lot necessarily, but like fucking crazy. Like that dude's all like, hey man, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. It's okay.
What do you mean you can't see? Are your eyes not work? Do you need a pair of glasses? What are you not seeing?
Right, and that's, I mean, like, that's just what it is, Like, it's fucking crazy. And, like...
And he completely avoided every aspect of his question, and instead he asked his own...
Balls Deep says, whoever leaked that tape is dead. Dead. I don't look at that. Look at this. It's beautiful. Yeah, pretty much, right? Got some new chicken. Some chicken. It's beautiful country. Yeah. I don't know where you get this videotape. Sometimes prisoners are being transferred, after they've been shaved and blindfolded. But it's fucking crazy, man. Like, China does not give a fuck about anything. They just don't care. Fucking great. So are they murdering them or what? Yeah, they're murdering them. There's a whole fucking... You should go back and watch yesterday's episode, man. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like... And again, it's like that dude's all like, nah, man, I don't know where you got this. What are you talking about? Here's an interesting thing from CBSN, I think. Yeah. This is a look on the inside of the Muslims. I did, yet wasn't confirmed they're dead. Yeah, no, they've been killing that. Like, this has been going on for like 2 or 3 years. Crackbaby says they aren't refugees; they are the equivalent of natives there. No, some of them are refugees. You're right. Some of them are natives, though, for sure. But there are refugees there as well. They put the refugees in with them. So, this is a look inside them. And this was actually last year. This was going on still. So this is a look inside the internment camps from last year.
We're getting an extremely rare look inside China's controversial internment camps. More than 1 million Uyghurs and others belonging to various Muslim minority groups are believed to be detained in the Xinjiang region.
China calls them thought transformation camps built to prevent extremism from spreading, but reports indicate that
Thought transformation camps. Like, basically the equivalent of, like, gay reprogramming. Like, basically. It's just fucking crazy.
they're more like prisons.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, they're
BBC
over
News
there praying the
correspondent
gay
John
away.
Sudworth.
Yeah, except they're gonna, like, it's not even pray the gay away, it's logic the Muslim away, or whatever.
BBC News correspondent John Sudworth got exclusive access to one camp.
China used to deny it was holding hundreds of thousands of Muslims in giant secure facilities like this one. But now we're being given a tour. The message:
How Chinese is that? They used to deny this exists. Now it's a tourist destination.
these people are not prisoners, but students.
They're not prisoners. They're students.
Willingly subjecting themselves to a kind of brainwashing.
You ever, hey Jeff.
Yeah.
You ever willingly allow yourself to be handcuffed, shaved, ushered into a train, and then kept against your will?
And forced to dance?
Yeah, and forced to dance in front of surveillance cameras?
Not recently.
Is it your choice to be here?
Yes, I.
Look at his eye. Like, is it your choice to be here? Yeah, I chose to be here. What happened to your eye? I fell. Look at that. Look at that. Like I just paused it randomly, right? But like, look at how hard his eyes are crying for help.
Yeah.
Yeah. First rule of internment club is you never talk about internment club. He's dead.
I was affected by extremism. I've come here to transform my thoughts.
I've been affected by extremism, and I've come here to transform my thoughts. You know, I didn't really believe what they were telling me until some dude socked me in my fucking eye. Now I just feel like this is my choice.
I'm starting to think that looks more like a birthmark than a bruise, though. Look at how purple it is and red. I've seen similar birthmarks.
Yeah, I mean, that could be. It's just better for my narrative if somebody's beating him.
Government officials watch over.
What? Those are your government officials? What? They look like they're on a fucking golf outing.
Every interview. This is how
Oh, good. They pledge allegiance to the flag.
Xinjiang's Muslims, the Uyghurs, the Kazakhs, and other minorities have their thoughts transformed. Rote learning Chinese and laws restricting religious practice.
Did you get
I
that?
love having my thoughts translated.
Yeah, but did you get that? They got, dude would be like, Holocaust, never heard of it. Then explained, oh yeah, that never happened. Yeah, pretty much, right? You best put the lotion on your skin, just saying. Yeah, it was a love tap. Yep. Yeah, look at how happy everybody looks to be there and translating. Also, look at this badass. He doesn't have black trim on his yellow polo like a badass. That's what individuality looks like in China. I'm going to really put my personality into the white trim of this polo while everybody else is doing black trim.
Aren't they all basically wearing the uniform of the Proud Boys?
Yeah, no, this is an alt-right internment camp.
And replacing loyalty to faith or culture with something else. I love the Communist Party of China, this man has written. It isn't a place where people have to stay until you allow them to leave. Sound more like a prison. Even if it's a prison in which you can do some art.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Is that your expert fucking opinion? Did you hear that? It's actually more like a prison, even if it's a prison where you can do some art. What are you fucking talking about, bro?
Even if it's a prison in which you can do some art.
I don't know what you mean by prison. This is indeed a training center.
I don't know what you mean by prison. Shut up, guy. They got my family.
Over the past few years, a vast network of camps has been built across Xinjiang. But in the places we're being taken to, internal security fencing and what look like watchtowers have recently been taken down. And exercise yards.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, right? They bring in the media and they're like, here, you can take away everything. But then satellite pictures, they had like fencing and surveillance stations that aren't there when so they took down the prison looking shit to make it look like a resort for the media.
Have been transformed into sports facilities, raising the suspicion that these are merely show camps. Rakima Senbei, who now lives in Kazakhstan, tells me she was detained just for having WhatsApp on her phone, experiencing violence and mistreatment over more than a year in a number of Chinese camps, including this one. Places, she says, where displays of happiness are reserved for visiting officials or journalists.
I experienced it myself. We were told ahead of the visits, if any of you speak out, you'll go to a worse place than this. That's why everyone does what they're told, including dancing and singing. What, one wonders, might these people have been told by the officials ahead of our visit? They've been convicted of no crime, faced no trial. But China now believes it can determine their guilt in advance.
All right, did you guys catch that? So now they can determine their guilt in advance. That's fucking scary. Yeah, fucking China, man. This is like, and this is... What, go ahead.
What shitty Tom Cruise movie was that the plot of, where they determine the guilt? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Well, like, that's exactly what it always has been. I mean, that's the thing. And this is why, like, I get kind of frustrated with the left side of the aisle in our country right now. Because, like, I get that everybody hates Trump. Fine. But, like, going after China is not racist or anything. China is fucking evil, man. And they've been evil for fucking ever. They do all kinds of crazy shit, dude. And, like, this isn't new. I mean, like, fucking ask the Laotian. Like, you're in Minnesota. Go to St. Paul. Talk to some Hmong people about the Chinese. They'll fucking tell you.
How many times do you think you'd have to write down the words, I love the Communist Party, before you believed it?
Probably never. I mean, like... Yeah. I don't know, like, believe it or believe it enough to not get your family murdered.
Right.
You know, because, I mean, that's the thing about shit like this is you never fucking know. And, like, this dude, like, are you fucking kidding me with this motherfucker? Like, they can precursor figure it out if they're doing it. Like, that's fucking crazy, man. This is scary shit.
Can determine their guilt in advance.
That's scary stuff.
Yeah, right?
Some people, before they commit murder, already show they are capable of it. Should we wait for them to commit a crime or prevent it from happening?
Yes, you should wait for them to commit a crime, you fucking moron. Oh shit! Oh shit! Are you kidding me? Do you hear this? This is a Chinese government official. Should we wait for them to commit a crime or convict them for it? Minority Report as fuck.
There's a lot of testimony, we have some ourselves, from people who've been through the system who describe torture, overcrowding, separation from families.
These aren't important issues.
I thought he was just calling that dude a bean pusher. Like the first Chinese word he said, the guy goes bean pusher. It just sounded like he was just derogatorily calling the guy a bean pusher. Yeah, Ellie, it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you were here yesterday, but we went over a lot of proxy wars. Some of the stuff that China's doing with Hong Kong we went over, and the Uyghur stuff we went over a little bit. So if you want to learn more about this, go back to yesterday's episode. It's fucking insane. And this is where I get mad when people are like, oh, you're being racist against China. No. Acting like China is covering up something is literally what they do. Balls Deep says, I recommend reading The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, English translation. It's long, boring, and dull, but gives good insight on how leadership operates historically in Asia. Yeah, I mean, I would, like, whatever. You don't need to read all that. Read Sun Tzu's Art of War. That'll teach you everything you need to know. I mean, the Communist Party has been doing this shit forever. Like, this is why with, like, the COVID, like, COVID was clearly a lab accident. It wasn't a bioengineered weapon. It was a lab accident. And the cover-up, the way that they used the WHO to cover it up, is almost verbatim how they tried to cover up their nuclear experiments in the 90s. Like, this is, the thing about China is they have one playbook, and they keep using it over and over again since, like, the 50s. But now, because people hate Trump so much, if you criticize China, you're being a racist because Trump was being fucking weird about China. What were you saying, Jeff?
I was just going to ask if they're going to let us tour the facility where they have the 3 oracles chained up where they're determining who's guilty.
Yeah, right? Maybe it comes. I haven't watched this whole clip yet, so it could be. All right, here, let's go back. Let's see it's at the end.
The main thing is taking a person on the edge of crime and returning them to normal society.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The point is not to take someone innocent that you think will commit a crime. That's not how justice works, you weird, stupid fuck. And, like, here's the thing. Your entire government is profiling a religion. Oh, how easy is it to justify, oh, hey, they're Muslims. I bet they're going to commit a crime. Into the internment camp. And if the media comes, we're going to get rid of a fence and some cameras and call it a fucking resort. It's fucking crazy. And this is like, this is the kind of shit that isn't being covered by the news cycle because everybody wants to talk about how much they hate Trump. I don't care if you like him. I don't care if you hate him. Understand that he is sucking up all of the information bandwidth right now. You cannot get real information out because everybody wants to talk about Trump. Yeah, like JJ Blood Alcohol said yesterday. Yeah, like I said yesterday, very surprising given their stellar recording track of human rights, right? And the only thing with China is, like, this is a new thing, the way they're covering it. Would be in the old days, they would just gas people. Or you remember Tiananmen Square where they're just lighting bitches on fire? They don't give a fuck. I just figured China owns our major media outlets. Yeah, they own all. The thing about China is that all of the media outlets in China, except for the Epoch Times and one other one that I forget, are owned by the Chinese Communist Party. So everything, all the news coming out of China has China's approval or non-approval. But the crazy part is they're putting people in internment camps based on crimes that they may commit going forward. And it seems like that only crime is that they have a religion that is Muslim. It's fucked up. And it's not being talked about. Everybody can't stop talking about Corona shit. But this has been going on. I mean, this video we're watching was from a year ago. And it only got worse. There's 3 of these facilities now that are known. It's fucking nuts.
These, then, are pre-criminals, wearing uniform.
Pre-criminals. Are you paying attention? These are people in jail that have not committed crimes. Pre-criminals.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Pre-criminals.
Excuse me, bitch!
And sleeping up to 10 a room with a shared toilet and no idea how many months or years they'll have to stay. We try to film other camps with their watchtowers and barbed wire still in place. The giant facilities look much less like schools, and we're much less welcome.
So they're only allowed to shoot the ones that they've restored to look like fucking resorts. But if they go try to film the ones they're not really told. Like, they can't. Like, I mean, like, that's. It's not cool, man. It's really fucking crazy.
If they could have got a cameraman that was just like 1 foot taller, that little guy would have been shit out of luck blocking anybody's view.
Right? JJ's Blood Alcohol Content says, I've coached some kids I knew that were going to eventually be criminals. There are ways of knowing. LOL. What are they doing with children and the pre-criminal teens? The same thing. They're throwing them in fucking pre-criminal fucking halfway houses. They just tussle with Indian forces too and their weapons. Yeah, I mean, China is not, like, good. They never have been.
Well, how do you get out? You just publicly denounce your God?
You publicly denounce your God. You get really good marks in social propaganda. And then I think that they're the first people that are being on that social scale, because China has a social rating, like a Bitcoin for your fucking social behavior. Sorry, had to leave. Fiance needs surgery, so had to figure out work shit. At least I get time off. Yeah, that's cool.
And sleeping up to 10 a room.
10 a room. Look at how garbage that looks.
You're saying that there's some sort of a social currency that goes along with your permanent record in China? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No, so China, like, you know, like Fifth Element, where they have like credits and shit.
Yeah, points on your license or whatever.
Like Dallas Corbin multi-pass points and all that shit, right there. China has a construct of social points that they have been enacting for the last 4 months, 5 months. So basically going forward, based on how you perform socially, you'll be rewarded or not rewarded. Good citizen score. Yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you. It's called the good citizen score. Well, you know what? I will grab some stuff on that next, because we're almost done with this, and we'll talk about that if you want.
Toilet.
Look at that garbage-ass room.
And no idea how many months or years they'll have to stay.
Yeah, that's the other thing that nobody talks about, is they go there. So they're holding people who have committed no crimes, and they're not telling them how long they have to be there. That's what it's like. There's a Black Mirror episode on that too. Yeah. No, there is, for sure.
We try to film other camps with their watchtowers and barbed wire still in place. The giant facilities look much less like schools. And we're much less welcome. We return after dark and listen as the sound of thoughts being transformed echoes late into the night. John Sudworth, BBC News, Xinjiang.
B&H, how can I help you?
B&H is... that right there is... Hold on, let's bring that one back and that one back. Right? No. That one? No. That one. There we go. Yeah, what is it? It's good citizen score. Let's find that.
That's the most fucked up thing I've ever heard of. I mean, you have a permanent record.
I can't believe you haven't heard of that before. I mean, this is something that's fucking crazy. And they started... Oh, yeah, it started last year. It started last year in May.
Like, I haven't been arrested or done anything dumb in probably like 15 years, but if I get pulled over by a police officer, they'll see the jacket of, you know, my craziness when I was in my teens and whatever.
So, okay, so it was in the demo phase last year, and China is set to give every single person in China a social credit score by 2020. So the social credit score will also, they're suspecting, affect businesses and like citizens and stuff, and eventually they're talking about it basically being like a credit score of social behavior that will ban some from traveling and like just all kinds of shit. And it's straight out of like a fucking Black Mirror episode. I mean, it's crazy. Here's the this one.
Wow, man, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying, right? So this one is from 2018. We'll watch a couple of them, but this is from 2018 when they were just proposing it, okay?
Society where
well, this has got to be the bright side of it then before the actual implementation. So this is their...
This is just people surmising on it.
In a society where everything you do, everything you say, and everything you buy is controlled and evaluated by the authorities. It's not science fiction. In China, it's a reality. From now on, citizens' lives are rated and assessed. This is what the Chinese Communist Party calls social credit.
Here's our chart of excellence models. I'm the second one.
In Fulushan, the villages have been rated for a year. There are good citizens who contribute to the community, and bad ones, those who, for example, leave their trash out. Chong Kejong is featured on the Wall of Honor because of his exemplary behavior.
It's because I helped to keep the village clean. I also help people improve our environment, and I help people become wealthier. I'm proud, but it's also a lot of pressure, because when you're on this wall, you always want to be better.
The social credit rating system began testing 5 years ago in approximately 30 Chinese cities. It will be rolled out across the entire country by 2020. Good citizens will benefit from discounts on their bills and will be able to get bank loans more easily. Bad citizens will be banned from buying train or plane tickets. For the Communist Party, this system is a way to punish and exclude those they judge to be disturbing the harmony of Chinese society.
By using the mechanism of social credit, we'll be able to establish a blacklist of people and create a system of punishment.
A blacklist of people and create a system of punishment. Are you fucking kidding me?
That will be based on a scientific theory.
Well, like, if my neighbor doesn't want to mow his lawn, I'm cool with him having to eat, like, good and gathered macaroni and cheese. He doesn't get any Kraft macaroni and cheese. Fuck that guy.
I mean, yeah, that's fun to joke about in a first world country, but in China, that could very well represent they don't get rice for a week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's... I know you were joking, but I'm just saying to put it in perspective. I mean, like, some of them are getting subsidies that include just like bags of rice for their family for a week because that's how much poverty is outside of the main city. People don't realize that about China because they see Hong Kong, they see Beijing, and they see all this stuff. But outside of the main cities, it's fucking a third world country, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Crack Baby says, yeah, sure, because this doesn't have a chance to be abused in the future. Yeah, if you left your garbage ban out, you can't travel.
Will serve as a whip to rebuild moral values. Our society needs it.
We love the internet, but the internet is tracking everything you do.
Yeah. Like a whip. Oh, here's something funny, guys. Guys, guess what just came up right now? It's a fucking ad for a VPN. Remember when we were talking all that VPN shit? Now there's a fucking ad for it, bro. User rejoined your channel. User left your channel. User rejoined your channel. So yeah, let's go here. So this is, I'm going to find the like stuff that's more current.
Now, who was the production company behind that propaganda video? Was that Chinese regulation or was that U.S.?
Which propaganda video? You're gonna have to be way more
The one
specific.
that we just talked about, about social credit. Who put that on? Was that a United States or a British production or?
Wait, the one we just watched?
Yeah.
The one we just watched was a. I don't know. Hold on, let me find it. Britain. It was Independent Co.
Okay.
They don't really let Americans like do journalism. Like, it's weird because China has enough of a weird relationship with fucking Britain that they let people do shit. So okay, so now that was in 2018, and that was just them surmising what this could look like, right?
Well, the reason why I ask is because that depiction was easy enough to poke holes in, and they use words like society needs a whip and punishment. I would love to see the Chinese propaganda version where it's all upside, because I'm sure that's the way it's projected to the people.
Yeah, let's hear it. Okay, what is it? Social credit score. See if we can find it. We find a lot of, yeah. See, the problem is that a lot of the propaganda videos China takes down from outside of their internet. So if you're inside China, you can see a lot of them. You can't see other ones.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right, hold on. So this is... So this is one from May of last year. So this is a year after the one we just watched. So this is after the trials. So like this is after it was implemented and they were still doing trials. Because again, this system is now 2 years old in China. And nobody's reporting.
Right.
This is what I'm talking about when I'm telling you that like the mainstream media gets so occupied with their tangents that they're not reporting. Like not many people know that there are fucking internment camps in China right now. Not many people know that they're doing this weird ass fucking citizen scoring bullshit. Here we go.
Everywhere she goes, Ouyang Haoyu is followed. What she buys, how she behaves, is tracked and scored to show how responsible and trustworthy she is. It's called the social credit system, and in one version now being tested, a person's reputation is scored on a scale of 350 to 950. And Haoyu, with a good score of 752, is okay with it. In fact, most people are.
It's a mechanism like pushes you to become a better citizen.
It's big data meets Big Brother, expanding how the government monitors, understands, and ultimately controls its 1.4 billion citizens. Thanks to advances in artificial intelligence and facial recognition, and a web of more than 200 million surveillance cameras.
Are people bothered by privacy concerns?
We think the lot of camera keep the safety is really good. We can accept it.
Companies are experimenting with the algorithms to help the government create the new national social credit system. The government also has pilot projects. In one, citizens are required to do hours of unpaid work to get benefits. And scores are docked for things like littering, a messy yard, gossip, even jaywalking. Video of offenders is shown on the local news. And information collectors like Zhou Aini are paid to report on their neighbors. Her quota, 10 entries a month. Like the man who carried a drunk person home. A good deed, she says. Good social credit gets rewarded with perks like cheap loans and travel deals. But a bad score means public shame and worse. Huang Huijun lost a court case and didn't pay. Now he's on a government blacklist. I can't buy airplane or train tickets, he says, and the list goes on. Being discredited makes it hard to get a job or put kids in top schools. The social credit system will go nationwide next year, and few here are willing to criticize it. Something that may pose a risk itself for a bad score and the life that comes with it. Janice Mackey-Frere, NBC News.
Look at how scary that looks. Like, just look at that. That's how the government, like, it's literally like watching somebody play a first-person shooter. Check out everybody's sweet gamer tags, bro.
It's like watching a live version of The Sims.
Yeah. No, it absolutely is. And then you add that to, like, a whole infrastructure of not having, like, the people who are being monitored, like, they just don't care, which is just unbelievable to me. It's fucking crazy, right? And yeah, no, Ellie Mae, it is shown on the news. How does it know if you litter? Because it's monitoring you every time you walk out of your house, and probably while you're in your house, because let's be honest, if they're monitoring your phone all the time when you're outside your house, why would they stop inside your house? Yeah, never gonna get away with pissing in public again, for sure. How many people live in there are brainwashed? Most of them. I mean, the Chinese Communist Party is so good at propaganda. It's crazy. Like, that one dude was like, hey, yeah, we think it's really good. Like, it's crazy. So scary. Yeah, it's really scary, right, Ellie?
Chinese
Blood Alcohol
citizens don't have...
Content says, how do we really know that China isn't really a great place and we're just being fed propaganda to make us feel better? Well, I would say all the satellite evidence and all the people that leave China that tell you the otherwise would be my guess. Second, maybe read the news and read history. It's pretty easy.
Chinese citizens don't have access to our internet. They have their own versions of what we have, and they don't have access to the way we live. It's completely different.
The best way to get news on China is to follow Taiwan. Taiwan has access to China in a way nobody else does because China views Taiwan as China. Rusty Grammar with a bunch of sheep emojis and phones. Rusty, how's How's getting off Facebook there? I saw you put that you're getting off Facebook again. I was just goofing. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, right out of thought. Hey, there we go. We're like almost 2 hours in. That's my first yawn. All right. Round of thought says cameras there track you from the moment you leave your house. Yeah, for sure. Propaganda does work both ways. You're not wrong. It would have to, right? All right, let's go back.
Beijing.
Dude, this has been really informative and fun chatting with you. I got to get to some work, but I just wanted to say bye. Thanks everybody for watching. Love it. Have a great day, guys.
Goodbye, Jeffrey. Taiwan has effective intel into mainland. Yeah, well, because China thinks that they're Chinese. China thinks that Taiwan belongs to them, so they let them access them in a way that not a lot of people can. Let me see here. Whoops. And here's the business aspect of it, which is crazy again to me.
Last year in May, the Chinese government actually said that it would start to ban people with poor social credit from buying plane or train tickets. And now it's shared the numbers with
You should get positive points for banging in public.
us so that we can have a better idea of just how many people they banned.
Yeah.
And we don't know exactly how many, but we know that 23 million people have been
I haven't had Facebook for like 5 years since Aaron got me banned from KCLD and others. What? Really? You got banned from Facebook? Ha ha ha.
banned 23 million times. So
That's a pretty big number.
Right. So as you said, they could be the same person, but that's kind of unlikely that the same person would just buy.
Well, it's not
tickets.
one person 23 million times, somewhere in between. What is social credit in China? What do I do to accumulate a social credit score of one type or other?
Right. So the Chinese government in 2014 laid out a legal framework for trying to build more trust in society and trying to
In 2014. That's fucking nuts.
help people figure out, what's their financial score and are they defaulting on loans? Are they scamming other people and giving other people a better idea of who in society is a fraudster? And so that's the kind of founding idea of the social credit system. And to get a low score or a poor social credit, you can just, as I said, evade taxes, scam other people, and perhaps...
All of which are talking about breaking the law.
Right.
So in a way, it would be, in the U.S., it would be equivalent to show us if you have a record or on your driver's license if you accumulate points or something like that. One of the concerns people have about this system is could it be used to restrict free speech and to police the behavior of the population? In other words, if I insulted the communist government, which I presume is a crime in China, and that goes on my score, it's not on there. Does that make me a person who can't get on a train or a plane or have access to other kinds of services?
Right. It's very likely that those kinds of crimes would end up affecting your social credit and lead to you being banned from transportation. Also the case that those crimes are already considered crimes in China, so you might already just be landing yourself on the blacklist in the court. So the court has a public blacklist, and if that's the case, then you already see a lot of consequences for your actions. So this is already part of a larger punitive system that China already has in place.
Yeah, and it says here by 2020, China aims to have a file on every Chinese.
Yeah, and this is the crazy shit. One, the blacklist, if you don't know what that is, fucking go. But listen to this. Just listen to this, right? By 2020.
Citizen that includes all the data collected on their behavior. So my last question is, should the international community be putting more pressure on China not to move forward with a system like this or to pare it back so that it only regards actual crimes and not crimes relating to the regime?
Right. So I think the international community has already, especially human rights activists or watchdogs, they already have put pressure on China to do better by its citizens, especially the citizens of Xinjiang, the province with Uyghurs who are sent to camps and mistreated. And so I think there are those sentiments already out there. Okay. It's just a matter of how much more pressure can they put on China.
Shannon, thanks for joining.
Okay, so that is the system. I mean, it's absolutely bananas. I need Facebook. It's how I know when and where the comedy shows are, plus pictures of my godson. Yeah, no, hey man, you're not telling me anything I don't know. So, let me find. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I know Dong sent me it. Yeah, there was a massive earthquake in Alaska. I guess we'll run that one real quick. There's that and that. Yeah, so there was an earthquake. There's a tsunami warning issued, and there was a 7.8 earthquake by Alaska this morning. You can see right here. Let's pop over here. Right here is the area that was affected. This is the M7.8 earthquake, 105 kilometers southeast of Perryville, Alaska. So after the earthquake, it was canceled, but fucking crazy. So, all right, hold on. I'm going to pop that in over on the Discord. Boom. All right, and then we're going to go over here. There it goes. Hell yeah. Gluten or mutton can be both.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I don't know why is a video just sirens, but whatever. So yeah, this is that's what it be. All right, let's get to some fucking Dr. Disrespect, shall we? We fucking ready to have some fun. Actually, no, you know what? Let's do the Cold War. Because China's doing this weird Cold War thing. And yeah, let's watch this and we'll come back. It's a little bit longer. I feel like we need to do it just because we've been doing the China stuff. So get our good friend Chris Chappell up here. A little China Uncovered.
China Uncensored, I'm Chris Chappell. For years, the Chinese Communist Party has been slowly expanding its power and reach. Countries in close proximity like Australia and New Zealand were testing grounds for tactics the party would use to influence and undermine their biggest enemy, the United States. The Chinese Communist Party has insidiously twisted Western democratic institutions into becoming extensions of their will. That includes co-opting governments, companies, and academic institutions. Here's what the FBI director said recently.
The greatest long-term threat to our nation's information and intellectual property and to our economic vitality is the counterintelligence and economic espionage threat from China.
Essentially, China is in a Cold War with the West. And now, there's a new book coming out about it. It's called Hidden Hand, exposing how the Chinese Communist Party is reshaping the world. One of the co-authors is Mareike Olberg, a senior fellow in the Asia program of the German Marshall Fund. Ms. Olberg joins me from Berlin to talk about the book and what she and her co-author discovered. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So in your upcoming book, Hidden Hand, you write that while the CCP and its supporters in the West like to speak of a new Cold War being waged against China, for the CCP, the Cold War never ended. So, are they stuck at the end of the 1980s with mullets and leg warmers? What's going on?
So the point that we're trying to make with that paragraph really is, if you're listening to the current conversation on China, you will always have people who chime in saying, look, if we're going to treat China as an enemy, China is going to become the enemy, and we need, have constructive dialogue, et cetera, et cetera. And my response to that always is, look, I'm not against constructive dialogue. The problem is that you're dealing with a party, the CCP, that has had this Cold War thinking of friends and enemies ingrained in its thinking basically since forever, but most importantly, since it cracked down on the democracy movement in 1989 and then found itself in a world where it was surrounded by, what it thought of as hostile forces. So if you're going to make the argument that if we treat China, quote unquote, as an enemy, then we got to become our enemy, what are you going to make of the fact that, the CCP has been treating the West, Western countries, anybody who basically opposes what it stands for, as hostile forces for the past 30 years? And
so this is where I'm going to stop her. She's not wrong, but the key is that it's way longer than that. I mean, China views everything outside of China as the enemy. It goes way beyond the West, and it's their mentality as a culture that dates all the way back to like the Huns. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And the whole idea is that everybody, like, people hate Trump. They really do. So when he says anti-China thing, people want to be like, oh, defend and this and that, but it's just not the case. And China has been preparing for us like it was a war for fucking years.
Increasingly so since Xi Jinping came to power. So the point we're trying to make here really is, you can't have dialogue with only one side. You need to have two sides. And on the side of the CCP, that dialogue partner is missing. And this is something that politicians in the West simply need to realize.
So like when China talks about...
See, and again, she's not wrong. And we want to make it political about us, but it's not. Like China is a real threat, and they have been, regardless what you think of Trump or anybody in charge right now.
Cooperation. What they really mean is do what we say.
The problem really is the CCP has become really good at adopting the vocabulary that politicians in the West like to hear. I mean, obviously, they have absorbed concepts like democracy and human rights, where even when they use that, even Western politicians are a bit cynical about it. But they're really good at playing up this language of cooperation, win-win cooperation, of saying, China is a responsible big power. We're all in favor of multilateralism. So they're really good at picking up that vocabulary, but the problem is it's defined quite differently. And no, China is not a force for multilateralism. That is not in its interests. But somehow they have succeeded really well in pretending that they are a force for multilateralism, that they can become this
yeah, she's not wrong.
Great response.
Multilateralism
power by simply repeating those words that politicians in the West like to hear. And we need to look more closely at what the interests of the CCP actually are before we take them at face value when they repeat phrases.
Well, the West successfully won the Cold War against the Soviet Union. So why has it been so unprepared for the Cold War with China?
Frankly, I'm always a little bit cynical about this whole idea of engagement. And I've always been wondering, has this whole engagement line always been a bit of a pretext to be able to continue to do business with an authoritarian regime? But then I speak to people and they tell me, look, based on what we have experienced in the Cold War, we here in Western Europe or in North America had reason to believe that this would work with China as well. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe if you don't read Chinese sources, if you don't look at what the party has been saying, you can think that. The problem really is that politicians have been ignoring the things that the CCP has been writing in Chinese, but even sometimes in English. It's been putting out there and has simply been saying that, we're going to do our thing. And it's completely disregarded that the other side also has agency. And
so that's an important part right there. They've been ignoring what they've been saying, even when they're writing it in English. Like, they don't care. I've been boycotting Chinese food my whole life. Well, that's on you, man. Chinese food is great.
Also makes plans. And if you're thinking you can repeat something that you did successfully in the Cold War and the other side's just going to watch it and put up with it, that maybe the other side has a strategy too. And that understanding is only now beginning to sink in.
Well, so what is the Communist Party's goal when it comes to the United States?
The big idea here is in the 1990s, the CCP found itself, in what itself thought surrounded by hostile forces. It was one of the few communist parties left in the world. It is a party that is not elected, so it has that general uneasiness that I think any unelected official has, who knows that when they leave power, they're not just going to be leaving power by the ballot box and can then retire to their home. They are really threatened by some of the ideas that are floating around, such as, Chinese people deserve democracy. Chinese people deserve a system where there's separation of powers. So in the early 1990s, the initial idea was, if we put up barriers and we make sure that, we keep out certain ideas out of China, and we make sure that our citizens have enough patriotic education so that they can support the party, et cetera, we are okay. So that was the initial plan. It's like a defensive strategy of putting up the great firewall of China as the internet opened up and making sure those ideas don't come
Like the FCC on crack, though. Like the FCC times 9/11.
But I think the long-term calculation here is it's bad for us as the Communist Party of China to constantly battle ideas coming in, to constantly deal with a world where the United States has allies, but we don't have allies, where we're surrounded by the alliance systems of the United States and where the overall public opinion environment is hostile to us. So in order to be able to stay in power in the long run, we need to change not what is happening in China and not put up barriers, but we need to change the international environment that we are based in to make sure it becomes safer for us, the Chinese Communist Party, to stay in power in the long run. And that involves anything on what is known as the public opinion front, in the public opinion environment. So to make sure that not only people in China think that the CCP and its regime is the best possible political model for China, but that internationally there is agreement as well, that there will be lots of international politicians coming in saying, you know what, the model that the CCP has set up really is a good model for the 21st century, and that they recognize that. So that is one end on the public opinion front, quote unquote. But the other really is also to realign countries' interests, to break up the many alliances that the United States has around the world, and to do so gradually, basically by offering, I guess, what they frame as non-competing models. So the idea is, you can be in alliance with the United States, but then you can also be in this alternative informal alliance with China, and the two are not competing. But of course, the interests of the United States allies are shifted in a way. So with the hope on the CCP side that those countries will be moved to first a place where in a conflict between the United States and China, those countries will stay neutral. And then eventually, in the long run, they may actually start siding with China. And that's just a gradual chipping away at the alliance system as it exists in order to make sure that the CCP, not just at home, but internationally, encounters an environment that is more conducive to it staying in power in the long run.
Well, that's why such a big part of this new Cold War is a propaganda war. And so in your book, one of the many tactics the party uses...
We're not going to watch all of this. It's pretty dense and there's a lot of it. But you can go... I'm going to pop it into the thing. You can, of course, go watch it over in the Discord. Pop that over into Show Talk. It's there. Yeah, it's China's fuckery, man. Absolute fuckery. And here's a fun one about their pollution. We'll do, you know what we'll do
on this episode of China Uncensored.
I like these. Nah. You know, we'll do more stuff tomorrow. I think we just have to. I think we have to breathe and get away from the heavy shit. If I'm honest, I think it was too much. I think we've had 2 days in a row of heavy bullshit. We just need to chill and relax and just, you know. Get to the dock. Hold on. We're going to relax first. We need a palate cleanser, baby. Plus, you know, this is your opportunity to give bits, baby. Yeah, no, we have Russell tomorrow. Is that what I said? I said we'll have a fun one tomorrow. Yeah. Wrestling's fun, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Let's just cleanse, take it all in, and relax. I know a lot of that China stuff was intense, guys. I know that. I get it. It sucks. But sometimes you just gotta have that, you know? Paul Deep says, I enjoy the MMA stuff before I repeatedly maimed myself. Thought it might be a fun thing to try. Yeah, it is fun. King Kong Dunk says, I want to fight China. We all want to fight China. If you're paying attention, you should want to fight China. Also, give your bits, baby. Let's get that jar full. I haven't been hounding you all day. Donate there. Go to Venmo. Join in on the show, come over to Discord. Whoops. Oh yeah, we'll get to Dr. Disrespect, baby. We're getting to him. Calm down, we'll get there. I just want to take a breather, man. I want to look at the calm, tranquil thing, listen to a little music, get a little palate cleanser, forget that China exists. Just relaxing, man. That China shit's stressful, man. Like, you talk about Big Brother shit with me, it gets stressful, man. It gets fucking stressful. I can't help it. Jars of flies. Oh no. I had to transfer funds to subscribe to this great. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for your subscription. I'm gonna actually go through and change the logo. So here's something kind of fun. What should we do for the logo for the subscribe on here, right? I'm thinking we have to either go with the boot, the head, or the chicken. I think those three. So one of those three. Let's go like this. We'll call the boot A. So here, let's take a real vote real quick. Just for the people in the chat, right? Hold on. I'm gonna set this up. Because you can customize the subscription logo. So like, see how everything's generic? I figured out how to change that. What do you guys think the subscription should be? Oh, weird. B is the chicken. So B is chicken, A is boot, C is TwitchTok logo. Talk? Okay. Producer Mikey says boot, not saying I'll have it by my name. You would literally have it by your name. Mario? Okay. Yeah, I got it. That's what I figured you meant. They're right up there. We got the boot, the TwitchTok voice bubble, or the chicken. A is boot, C is TwitchTok logo, C is a rubber chicken. Or sorry, B is rubber chicken, C is TwitchTok logo. Ellie, here. Those are the three. Your 7 votes all count, so it's boot. Okay. It's nice relaxing. Relax into infinity. There's no need to worry. China doesn't exist here. It's just you and your family, some limestone cliffs, and a little bit of beach and sun. Now you don't gotta worry about the Communist Party of China, so get naked and have some fun. Don't jump, guy! Up on the rocks, you have so much to live for. Yeah. You don't stand alone. 2 people liked it so far. Surprised my 2 bits didn't start a hype train. Yeah? Why? Nothing you do is worthy of hype, producer Mikey. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. I mean, you can't get naked. I'm not the naked police. You can do whatever you want, man. Do whatever makes you feel good. Yeah. Is that the Mario boot from 3 World 7? I made that boot. That's my artist made that. It's just a steel toe mixed with Corey thing. It's supposed to be from Mario 3 was the original like one that we were going off of, but we made the boot look more like the steel toe shot. The pin. Yeah, you're not wrong. In China, I would be already locked up. That is accurate. All right. Hey, what? You're gonna put me to sleep? That's fine. Go to sleep. Everybody deserves a break.
I appreciate everyone watching today.
grabbing all the stuff, guys. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. I thought I had some links, but I saved the wrong one. I was super tired when I was doing prep last night. I prepped for the show at like 4. Sounds like we're playing Final Fantasy. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I can change it if you guys want to keep bitching about here. We'll do this one instead. Or do you want like more hip-hop type beats? Because we can also do that shit. Like we got this one. No Skrillex, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody listens. Alright, so we're gonna do some Dr. Disrespect stuff. In order to do that, we gotta start and redo. And I was looking for some stuff that's origin related that we haven't covered in this show already. So here we go. We're going to jump in. We're going to finish through the finish line with a little bit of Dr. Disrespect, baby. So this is Dr. Disrespect.
Genetically reproduced at 2 years old in a laboratory to be the most dominant video game player in the history of the International Committee of Video Games. So then I dominated growing up. Started with the Atari 2600, Asteroids, and the, Galaga, Miss Pac-Man tabletop. In the arcades, and then, that transitioned to the Sega Genesis and Nintendo and Sega 32X, and basically into the Halo 2 community on Xbox, okay? But before that, I did enter the 1993 and 1994 Blockbuster Video Game Championships, where I successfully defended both belts, both years, in front of the Killer Whale exhibit at Marine World, on 1,000 34-inch tube TVs, an NBA Jam, Judge Dredd, Virtual Racing, Sonic 2, whatever it is. From there, I entered the Call of Duty scene, where I just absolutely destroyed anyone that wanted to play free-for-all in Call of Duty 2. From there, I just progressed in life. I continue to dominate, continue to rack up all the awards, the trophy, the medallions, the certificates claiming that I'm first place in everything that I do, anything that I participate in. It was then that Activision wanted the best to join their design team. So I did that. So I took a break from dominating the online gaming community. What I do, I designed half the maps for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Yeah, half of them. Solar, Instinct, Horizon, Ascend. The list goes on and on and on. 3 other maps, and let's just skip past the details. Right after that, I decided to come back into the online gaming community. Listen, I was way behind, but boy, oh boy, have we caught up, and we're halfway up the mountain, and we're already at the top of the mountain. Okay, so that's just a little inside, look at my gaming career, the international video game superstar. I mean, all the success that I've acquired up to this point, driving the 1990 Lamborghini Diablo VT, very, very limited edition, the European collector's edition, trust me. That to the good looks, to the Panther's mane, the black steel that drips down my back, aka the bulletproof mullet, to the Google prototype scopes with built-in LCD, LED, 1080p, 3D Sony technology, and the Ethiopian poisonous caterpillar that is embedded deep into the veins, deep into my skull, into my cranium of my face. This is what my whole hotshot lifestyle is all about. When I wake up every single morning butt naked from my king-size waterbed, okay, and I look at the ceiling mirror, and I wake up, I look at the ceiling mirror, semi-boner, I can only think of one word: success. The second word that comes to mind, usually follows my next action, which is me leaning forward to stare at the other mirror at the foot of the waterbed. The second word, dominance. So then I get up out of the bed, semi-boner, semi-floppy. I put on my white robe, I walk over to the counter where my bathroom is. There's the third mirror. What's the third word? Violent. You take those 3 words, ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a very, very successful man. You're looking at him. A jawline that will slice your whole family up. Don't ever get it mistaken. 6'8", 37-inch vertical leap. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Tactical vest. No,
Yeah,
you think
we
it's the
could
top?
do
I
more
mean,
of his, like,
go ahead and try to shoot me.
good stuff. I just thought he was going to go into more of his. He has a fake origin for his character, which I just think is the funniest thing ever. Let's hear. We'll do a like quick rant on him or whatever, just because like. Here's a Mega Rage compilation.
Do you remember? What the fuck is this game about? What is it about? Huh? What is this game about? Are you kidding me? What is this game about? Again, it's so fucking boring. Pro scrims and pro level gaming in this game is fucking boring. It's so terrible. I am losing my mind for 15 minutes to get to that point, just to have some fucking idiot with a rocket launcher do that. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's a stupid game. It is. It's a stupid game. No, you fucking piece of shit.
This microphone fell out.
How is that person not dead? How the fuck is he not dead? I'm shooting shields! I'm shooting shields and shields!
Skilled with this grapple.
It's always shooting this game! What happened to those bullets? Where the fuck are those bullets going? There's fucking 2 bullets that didn't even register! Right? Where were they? No! God, what the fucking stupid fucking game? What is my guy doing? He's fucking bouncing around because your game sucks!
Relocate to safe zone.
Where is the fucking audio? How come every shooter game's audio fucking sucks? Huh? How come?
It's pretty great.
The hell? Weird.
Oh god, Trump ad. No. I refuse. Oh god. There we go. Anyways, whatever. That's him freaking out. So, he got banned, as we all know, and we're trying to figure it out. Yeah, right? So, let's see here. We're going to go first off. Alleyways. So, this is a video that he posted on his YouTube. And the comment says, "You can never take away the power of my soul. Firm handshakes, J+1. And then a bunch of stuff. But so This was like the official just like come back, but he didn't really say anything, so it's more of a teaser trailer, but he has been radio silent since this. So this is the thing that came out a couple days ago now, 3 days ago.
It's out of my hands, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my
So that's the like whole him coming back thing or whatever. I don't even think there's a credit at the end. Yeah, there's nothing. Oops. So now there's other stuff that's been going on, and this is review tech. Hold on, let's see. We gotta go alleyway, right?
BNH, how can I help you?
And we're going to pop that in, so that'll be in the Discord chat as well. Again, you can go over to Discord, TwitchTok show. There's a Show Talk page, and we pop everything that we've talked about on the show in there. Feel free to go over to Discord and join in. Also, we're coming up on the end of the first month of the contest, because like the first one got cut short. So, kind of cool. We're coming up on that. So far, we have Ellie Mae is in first place. We got A Special K is in second. And we have Yeti Flyer in third. Close to it is Mr. Approachable and 5 Cheese. They are on the heels of it. So that's kind of cool and kind of exciting. Remember, we will have prizes this month. I think Ellie Mae has been fishing up a storm. She's committed to winning that prize. So that'll be pretty cool for her if she manages to keep it going. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're number one. You're a gold. First place does not get a new car. Shut up, producer Mikey. A brand new car. No, they get we're gonna have prizes this week or this month, and then the prizes are to be determined. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna customize the prizes for whoever they are. Like if King Kong Dong wins, maybe I'll give him a magic card. If Ellie wins, maybe I'll give her cash. You know, like a Toyota. Yeah, like we'll just I'll figure out what I think people will want, and then we'll go. But every month, the prizes will be a surprise. They're surprises. Get it? Sub prizes, because everybody that wins subscribed. Huh? Sub prizes? No? Nobody? Tough racket? All right, well, you know, I'm sorry I put you through that, guys.
Apology accepted.
Thank you. You know, Randy Savage is a reasonable man.
From time to time.
Whoa. All right. So the disrespect shit. Where did we go? Right here. Dr. Disrespect. So this is what's this guy's name? This guy is Review Tech USA. He's the one that has a lot of good stuff on it, and he does a lot of the sounding off. He broke it down in a really good way. So we're gonna watch that, and then we'll come back and discuss.
Well, yesterday, the Dr. Disrespect situation seemed weird, as I quoted. Now it seems like it's serious and it's taking a darker turn. Let's get into it. Skip it up and that up. Now, yesterday I posted a video just late last night talking about how Dr. Disrespect, maybe he just breached his contract and he might be going over to Spotify, and he maybe was talking with Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan got that big $100 million+ deal, and maybe it was he just breached his contract and there was nothing else more serious going on. But it seems like there is some other information that has come out, and I'll let you know right now, the news isn't good. So Hassan Piker was streaming on Twitch, and he had on Rod Slasher Breslaw, who is an esports industry insider. And like I said, there's been a lot of speculation. Maybe Dr. Disrespect is moving to YouTube, or maybe he's moving, like I said, to Spotify, or he's trying to start his own live streaming service, and Twitch just found out about it. Well, Rod put all of that to rest, and this is what him and Hassan had to say when they were discussing Dr. Disrespect on Hassan's live stream. Take a look.
Yeah, but I'm able to at least explain myself a little bit.
The only thing we've learned from today is what it isn't. And what it isn't is not like a platform move. It's definitely not that. It's not something like a platform move, or it's not something like scamming a platform. And it is like a severe, there is like relatively a severe criminal element, severe enough that they would take action in this way, and severe enough that you're afraid of potential legal repercussions if you were to publish it without any sort of legal backing. That's the only thing we've learned.
Yeah, I think that's been a pretty good...
And that's like, I mean, people are fucking freaking out because they expected you to just like reveal this information, which...
but I didn't, though. I even tweeted that I would talk about the fucking process.
So there you go, man. Spotify, the whole secret thing with him going over there with Joe Rogan being under his wing is out the window. YouTube is out the window. Him going back to Twitch is out the window. Something really catastrophically bad happened. And I think yesterday I was like, oh, it has to be just a contract breach at this point. I think part of me subconsciously was hoping it was just that. I was hoping that it was just something minor like that, because I'm so tired of these wildly successful people having huge skeletons in their closet. I've heard some stuff, and again, I'm not going to put it out there. Okay, the stuff that I've heard, if it's wrong, I don't want to be responsible for posting it. But this seems a lot more serious than we first realized. Hell, even I realized not even 24 hours ago. And tax evasion, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what it could... Would tax evasion kick him off of the platform? Who the hell knows, man? But never meet your heroes, because a lot of times they end up disappointing you. And when we finally officially find out what Dr. Disrespect did, it's going to be a doozy. And from what I just heard from Rod Breslaw and Hassan Piker, and Rod would know, he has a bunch of people that are inside the industry that would tell him what Guy Beam did ain't good. And he's going to be in for a world of legal hurt. So brace yourselves for impact. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out.
So that's interesting, I guess. Like, it's, yeah. Skeletons, baby. So we don't know what happened, but, like, they're talking about criminal case now. That Facebook app heard some crazy shit, I bet. Turned him in. Yeah, maybe. Could be. He reached out and touched somebody. Could be. Yeah. And then there's an interesting article that was posted. Right here. Ellie hates him. Yeah, no, I know. Ellie does. That's fine. Ellie hated him before, too, though, so. When asked if the Dr. Disrespect ban was the result of someone alleging harassment, Dr. Disrespect said he's not interested in engaging in crazy speculation. It seems the content creator is focused on evolving the character and launching a Doc 3.0. He mentioned he's not interested in any exclusivity deals, but is looking for potential projects outside the streaming space to combine his streaming persona. He's confirmed that the ban from Twitch is in fact permanent. So, he's not coming in. My mic is what? Yeah, sometimes it is, man. I don't know what to tell you here. I'll do that. Everybody else can hear me, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's turned up all the way. There's nothing I can do. I could talk directly into it. It doesn't fucking matter. Right? I don't know what to tell you. I guess I could try to turn it up, but then it just spikes and sounds weird. All right. Yeah. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes this mic spikes and then it doesn't, and then it does. The sound's all fucked up. So, yeah. So it is a permanent ban from Twitch. So that's interesting. It sounds like he's going to have to go do his own streaming thing. So I mean, this is ending up being way more serious than anybody really thought it was. Not that we shouldn't have thought it was serious, but it's just how it went, you know? There's also a really good, let's see, we'll put this also in the chat. Boom. So we're in the Discord as well. Yeah, okay. So, like, he might seek legal action after his ban and all that shit. It's fucking weird. There's just, it's getting deeper and deeper. But the Twitch ban, which a lot of people thought was probably just a promotional thing, it's not. So, it's real. It's the real deal. Yeah. What? Uh-huh. All right. Gotta work a Zoom call. Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah. I would think so. You kind of got to at that point. Let's watch some Will Sasso and get the fuck out of here. Oh God.
And don't forget to bring your app.
Here we go. You know what? We're gonna end on some Will Sasso because I just think that's what we should do. It's a very heavy one today. We took a lot of weird turns. A lot of weird stuff happened, but you know what? We're still here. Vine used to be one of my favorite things on the planet. Till it got bought out and didn't exist anymore. Will Sasso was absolutely the king of Vine. I know we got a lot of Will Sasso fans in here. So many times you're down low and everyone else is much louder. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's OBS in this mic, I think. Did you see the hype video he released on Twitter? Who? Dr. Disrespect? Yeah, we just did that. We just watched it. It was on YouTube too. All right, here we go. That video never started. What video never started? Yeah, right? It never started. All right, so this is some vintage Will Sasso. A lot of people don't know that about Will Sasso, but a lot of his following he got on Vine when he was spitting lemons, which is like the funniest thing ever. So this is Will Sasso and his Vines, baby.
And don't forget to bring your appetite, so come on down to Vincenzo's, right off I-95 in beautiful Suck My Cock.
You take some chocolate and some lobster and some eggs and some pie, and then you mix it in your body and shit it all out.
Hello. It's very important.
What is this? Come on, fucking go! That's bullshit! What the fuck is this? I'm tired. Yeah, I'm driving a bike. Look at this hybrid bullshit! So, is Obamacare sustainable? I don't know. Do I want to drive? Yes, I want to drive! Come on, let me drive!
Oh. Uh-oh. I just feel shame.
Oh, yeah, here, this guy will know. Excuse me, where do I park? I'm joking, look at the sign. Yeah. You're fucking shit! Off the phone!
LeBron James, yes!
Hey, I'm at Comic-Con! I hear you! Too loud! No! Comic-Con! Do it, what?
Your vine suck a piss! Corey. Oh, you make a shitty vine? Okay.
Hi, I'm Jesse Ventura. Use Minty Mouth toothpaste. Halliburton orchestrated the BP oil spill.
Being naked in Al Roker's office. Oh, my God. Al, you okay?
Come on, let me drive.
Oh, wait, Mr. Schwarzenegger. This is New York City. We don't do this shit.
Come on, it's like riding a bike.
Hey, everybody, this is my new character, Italian waiter who tells you which drinks he pissed in. This a no piece. This a little piece. All piece.
Kimye, I'm gonna let you finish, Marie. Steve.
I don't even care.
Ah, for the love of Pete! A guy goes to the dog park and he forgets the dog! I love you!
I want to delete my last vine.
This is all it is. Yeah.
Oh, I feel this.
Yeah. 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 Hey. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, this one's called Guy Who Farts Burps. Okay, everybody.
Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, celebrate peace. Yeah, have some beers. Let's get fucked up. Yeah.
YOLO, swag, twerk. And I apologize for that.
Yo entiendo inglés un poquito.
Your Nintendo's a gay taquito. I'm so good at Spanish.
Your Nintendo's a gay taquito.
Try that again.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. You gotta wake up in the morning. Get up, dude.
Be quiet, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, look at how huge this rock is here. It's so fucking big. It's too hot in this no more Starbucks. Yeah, you know, I used to always ask people to let me drive like a fucking asshole.
Don't swear in my car.
Can I drive?
No.
Oh. Yeah, chicken burrito.
Would you like beans on that?
No beans.
Let me hook you up with some beans.
No.
Beans?
Fuck your beans.
And the Diet Coke.
Charlie Sheen. Come on my husband's 40th Nectarines 1986 Blow Meat Diner, Amazon, I love it.
I'll have 1 billion scoops of stracciatella. Sponsored Vine.
Download Daboo. Cruise the hotties.
And then fuck one of them.
When you get a text from a girl who's not your crush.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Just playing, ladies. Hear me up.
Hello, I'm Miley Cyrus as a bear. Please don't judge me. I'm just a bear being a bear. Boy, I gotta take a shit. If you want Stone Cold Steve Austin to take a big-ass dump, give me a hell yeah.
Well, what the fuck are you doing?
That's weird. My piss is a much darker shade of gray than the usual lighter shade of gray it normally is.
All right, come on, this is bullshit. Let me fucking drive.
Sorry, Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, but it's Hollywood lot. I made hundreds of movies and I'm my way around.
Hey, man, do you think I should make more vines, or is it just a huge waste of...
Shit!
Okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's a good movie, Jimmy. It's a good movie, Jay. It's a good movie, Conan. It's a good movie, Jimmy. It's a good movie, Dave. Yabba yabba.
Don't raise your eyes. It's only...
And I'm like, where's the jacket? And
Yeah,
you're wearing it.
I don't
not
think
me.
the jacket's that funny, though.
No, the jacket's really funny.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't even want to drive.
Good,
No,
good,
you
good.
drive.
Yeah, I'm driving,
tired.
I'm
You
driving.
drive. Come on, let me drive. I'll drive.
Word repeat. That's word.
She's up all night to the sun, I'm up all night to get some, she's up all night to get fun.
Hello, my name is Gerald Massey. I'm a school teacher. I collect dolls. Will Sasso is a Vine character I created. It's not your battery, it's your alternator. I fucked 27 girls last summer.
Hey, bro, see anything you like?
Uh-oh. Yeah, look at how big this coffee is.
Yeah, it's big coffee, Mr. Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's huge. Now let me drive!
Oh!
Who's standing at today's show with my friends and y'all? Rudy, get out of the bathroom, let Vanessa use the bath. Hello and welcome to The Swearing Chef.
Ah, fuck. Shit.
It's the wrong shit.
There fucking is.
And the gentleman brush comes into frame and you say, I'm Ellen Thick.
I don't get it.
Well, I thought it was odd and amusing.
I'm Ellen Thick.
Yeah?
Hello. Are you a gentleman who would like to keep his hair coiffed without using the kind of brush a lady would use? The gentleman brush. I'm Alan Thick.
He came from somewhere back in the long ago. Sent him out a photo.
Being naked in my hotel room in Toronto.
What's that even doing there? Oh, man. Let's check out the score of this here game, though. Your vines aren't posting on the main feed, brother. Technical difficulties, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And now it's time for the Hotel Workout Room Show with your host, Will Sasso.
I'm sweaty because it just worked out. Hi, I'm Will Sasso. My neighbor Gary was a good person. I buried him down there.
Being so nice to everyone in Ottawa.
Can you sign this?
You got it. Looking so nice.
So nice.
It's Saturday night. Have a great time, but be safe. There are a lot of people out there who really love you. Charles in Charge, The O'Reilly Factor, Burn Notice, Cake Boss, Boy Meets World. Hey guys, look, I don't want any problems. Canada.
Making a movie in Ottawa. Shut up. Look at this building. Look at this road. Look at this loser.
Buried alive. Corey is who I am. Mom, I paid $900 for those flowers.
Are you crazy? I didn't mean, are you crazy?
Hey, bro. The pilots are getting big, though. Hey, basketball. That's all right, bro. All right, Aykroyd, have fun. This is how I check out a really hot chick in the Whole Foods parking lot while I eat salad in my truck.
Yeah, look at this. I'm driving on the water. It's a miracle. Just kidding. It's a boat. I tricked you.
Hey, everybody. This one's called Guy Who Burps Farts. All right, everybody.
Fuck you! Hey, everyone! I'm 37! Putting gas into a car. I got a big drink. I'm recycling.
Hey, I'm here with Tyler Perry on the set of Good Deeds Part 2, Even Better Deeds. And we just wanted to wish you a happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Can I get a Will Sasso?
Right, because... Egg rolls, fried rice, no better chicken chow mein. I'm sorry, that's just stupid.
Yeah, hi. I'm in Canada. After you, eh? Yeah, look at this tree. We're on an airplane, brother.
Please be quiet, I'm begging you.
It's Saturday night, brother. What you gonna do?
I don't know.
What you gonna do?
I don't know, I just said.
Would you welcome Mr. Rodney Dangerfield?
What a crowd. Oh, boy, let me tell you. My wife made meatloaf and it was delicious.
Hello.
Hey, Will, are the wieners done? They be cooked. Hey, Will, are the buns defrosted? They be done.
Won't happen again. I promise. Did you ever know that you're There it is.
Thank you for choosing Valentine's. Thanks for my
Oh, nothing for me, thanks.
I apologize for that. So dumb.
Oh, wait a second. Is that me? Is that me on the vinyl billboard or the other guy? Oh, that's me. That's Ray Romano.
Kermie, what the fuck?
fuck? What were you doing on Tinder to begin with? He's got a point. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, ColecoVision, and Sega Genesis. When you eat food and a few hours later you have a bowel movement. I can't. It's so stupid, honestly. What a colossal waste of time.
Hey, what's up, Vine peeps? The new Vine update is really cool because you can change the order of the clips in your
She's a milky chocolate over sweet toffee. Yeah.
Oh, I'm Corey. I hope you have a really good night. I'm on antidepressants. Corey's me.
Watching football with my friends in the dog. Taking a sip of my drink and sip. Hello, I would like to order a pizza. I fucked 27 girls last summer.
A lot of people ask me why I don't make those stupid lemon videos anymore. I've been issued a cease and desist.
There it is.
And that's that.
Blue, terracotta, light blue, magenta. What?
You just hang out. Stop whining.
I fucked 27 girls
Julia, did you say a bad word?
That's Kevin James, not me.
Huh?
Dosey-dos, Thin Mints, Tagalongs, Samoas, and Dosey-dos.
Putting salad onto a plate.
What?
Drinking a bite of dog.
Even sound
Yes,
like
I do.
him. No.
Sorry, I swore in Italian last night, Mom. I'm not very good at it. Ma che è questa merda che balla sta mangiando qua?
Amunizio mangia mersi.
Aquafina! Wow, the city takes it back with me. Well, I guess all I have to do to get to my destination is turn right here. I know. That's what I just said! Let's go on an Easter egg hunt, brother.
No thanks, Hulk.
Got these Easter baskets, dude.
Okay, calm down.
Look at the size of this one.
Hey!
I'm gonna go hide these eggs. Yeah, watch this. Hey, I'm pulling you over. Yeah, it's funny because it's the other way around, you know.
Everything you need to make a super fun Vine. iPad Hulk Hogan, Robert De Niro wig, and...
Oh, no! Oh, what a Mariah Carey of a dodio!
So dumb.
We do okay. Reverend Blue Jeans. Hey, what the heck? Truck man, make up your mind. Why didn't you go out for St. Patrick's Day, brother?
Because I'm a grown man, so that's not really...
They got green beer, dude.
You never listen to me! I killed my neighbor, Gary.
Don't wanna be all by myself.
I like it when it rains in L.A. because it's a nice change of pace from our usual weather.
Yeah, look at this here. It's like we're back in the movie set. The alien space station maze. Shoot the aliens. Pew, pew. That's not the parking spot.
Word repeat with my adorable Italian mother, Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whippy go bed.
Having a coffee, you see. Loading up the groceries, a zipple zap. And I'm walking.
Which one? The TV show with Klugman and Randall?
No, the movie with Mathau and Lemon.
It's too early to go to sleep, brother.
I'm just taking a nap.
It's only 9 o'clock, dude. A nap, I said!
There is more to life than something.
Angela, Samantha, Mona, Jonathan.
Homemade almond milk. Water, almonds, lemons.
Lemons? Shit!
Can't see shit. What can I see?
There's nothing to see.
I see less now.
Cut by lasers. Like you're gonna.
Hey, guys! Hey, guys!
Stop!
Oh, hey, Will.
Oh, no way. Hey, dude.
Night walks, huh?
Yeah, dude. Best time to walk. Hey, man, do I look like Michael Moore in this hat?
No.
How about now?
So that was the entire collection, I think. I don't know if that's all of them, but the that's the Vine. The old Vinaroo. All right, well, that's our show. We ended on some sasso. We had some good fun. Thank you guys so much. We will see you tomorrow. We have Russell in for Russell Peas. Get one more yawn out. Feels good. Yeah. Let's go to the end phase. Boom. Yeah, thanks for watching. You guys have been super rad. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, it was pretty fun today, right? All right. We'll see you tomorrow. I will be in Discord. I will be playing games. I think I got the PlayStation working a little bit. We will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Don't forget to go over to the Discord, the Venmo, all that stuff. We'll go like that. Boom. We'll go like that. Boom. And we'll go like that. Boom. And we'll go like... What the Fluxo one is here? What the Fluxo one? Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.